Washing gonna find Bolu, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up. 1-1. Theo is going to get taken down by Jazz. You can now see Jazz pushing up towards the B flag. We're rocking that 35 round. See that we have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Theo, sure enough. With that push from the backside, finds Jazz.
Botão no cofre do Ibis, pofo pra cima do Delzinho. Double pofo do craque. Faz clique aí, meu chat. Você tá no YouTube, faz o clique da jogada. Tomara tá.
Um som, smoke.
Vou cavar esquerda, vou cavar cima, cava esquerda, cava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem um. Tem mais um.
Aí tem que botar essa
Pode ver agora, calma, segura.
o Sub-Zero pernambucano. Nossa!
And we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god. We've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's gonna round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Moving quick in with the side of Nova. Dave, you're going to go in. Make sure you end up.
People see, there is one A now.
Doesn't miss twice.
Oh my, Chris, he's all 1-4. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical sniper area right now. You're getting sniped. It ain't even close. Lucky, get headshot. Costco, flip the smoke. Get it too, homie. We got a 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
Extemble's left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make this.
Yo, this girl's dirty! Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artem, Misa coming through. What's that? Is that a kilo? Whoa! Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus kilo. Ooh, Kells finds one, is looking for two, but Artemis. Yo, this girl kind of nuts with the kilo, bro. I have been. Down herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, brick stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there at the beginning of this round, but it has quickly gone in. I think you're right on the money. The arrow can push that up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone.
And welcome back to Mobile Mayhem Day 5. Finally, I missed you so much, and I missed you guys. I missed the teams. I'm looking forward to seeing all the change. Okay, someone just he was I'm sorry. I think Marvel was screaming, and I didn't have them muted. I forgot my thought.
Oh my god.
That was nice. But yeah, welcome guys to, as I said, Mobile Mayhem Day 5, and I'm just so excited to be here because this season I was kind of MIA, right? I was very busy with BR, but I'm here finally. Obviously, even if I make jokes about EU and DQ, right? I still miss you guys, and I miss the teams, the people from the chat, and the most, obviously, I miss Verdict and Day because they are absolutely amazing and my favorite duo, right? So I'm so excited to be back, and obviously I miss Blast and Nims too, you know. But overall, this was an introduction that was double introduction because someone interrupted me and I forgot everything that I wanted to say. But hi guys. Hi, Verdict. Hi, Day. I actually
how is everybody? Deanna, I'm gonna start with you. Obviously, you're hyped to be back here. It feels like we've been in a COD Mobile rank simulator queue. You guys get the question. It's been a long time since we've done Mobile Mayhem, and I just don't quite know what to do. Once we get into the games, I'm just gonna be so lost.
Me too. What? MP? Are we doing MP now? I'm gonna be lost because of the maps. I'm gonna be lost because of all the roster changes that happened, and because everything that happened in the EU in the past couple of days, you know, so days, weeks, whatever, you know. So it's always nice to come back to you, you know, to have what to cast, to have what to talk about it, right? Not just DQs and forfeits. I'm sorry, I should have had that. But Day, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I am determining still if I'm excited to be here for EU. For a while there, I thought maybe that was just the end, but you know, we are back. We got teams that are here to play, and you know, obviously it's not just an EU thing this time around. We've obviously got things going on in NA as well. With Stage 4 going on, it's been difficult for both regions. I get it. So hopefully we'll see some good matches here today, and hopefully you guys are excited to see some Lux Eterna play today, because I think we got the three-peat of them coming your way.
A lot of Lux Eterna and a lot of Hacienda. So I'm looking forward for that. I actually missed that map, but you talking about the fact that we have a lot of Lux Eterna. Can you go over the schedule, Day, to see actually which team's gonna play today? Well,
you know, I can probably do that just for you guys. So our matches of the day, we've got Kings going up against Exclusive in Game 1. So a big matchup there is huge. We've got Lux Eterna versus Mont for Game 2. For Game 3, we've got Exclusive versus Lux Eterna. And for Game 4, we've got Lux Eterna versus a rebrand into Team Mobility.
Yeah. I'm actually looking forward. Did we ever had like a team playing 3 games tonight? I don't think. Did we? I'm not sure, but this is gonna be fun.
I don't think we had a single night where we've had more than 2 matches in Europe. It's been rip. It's been an RIP kind of season.
Well, it's been like this in the past season too, not this one. Like we did had like very like we were on the edge, you know, with like the players coming in, with like the teams showing up, you know. We were kind of at the edge last season as well, you know. So yeah, I hope next one is gonna be way better. But you know, it's been such a long time from the last time we saw standings. Verdi, can you go over it to refresh our memory?
Let me just go ahead and squint my eyes and see if I can make some out of these numbers. I went ahead and posted it. It's definitely going to be one of those kind of seasons right now. Kings are looking for the 3-peat, and right now they're sitting in the first place, riding the highs off of a stage 4 championship. That's right, they are the Kings of EU, and right now they're sitting at 80 points. 65 for exclusive, your number 2 team in Europe, as well as your number 2 team in the Mobile Mayhem standings. Lux Eterna, they're going to have 3 chances tonight to topple all of those contenders and put themselves up there in a number 1 or number 2 seed as well. Could actually be the case. We'll see if they can make it happen. Typhoon with 45. Animus out of the equation. Mont, not sure if they're playing anymore. 117, I have no clue. Enigma is 100% here, but they are sitting with scoreless, and if I'm not mistaken, today's the last day of the regular season? Is that right?
Already?
I have no idea.
I hope so. I mean,
oh my god! I hope so. That was brutal. Like this season, like I was here one time, and then I actually said this to Verdict. I was here more time than some of the teams, you know. And that was just one time.
That's tough.
Yeah. But yeah, first game is gonna be Kings versus Exclusive, and what can be better than this one? Actually, you know, I think this is like the game, the matchup of like the highlight of tonight, in my opinion, you know, because we're gonna see a lot of Lux Eterna, but like Kings versus Exclusive, I feel like it's gonna be very, very fun, especially with the roster changes. Verdict, can you tell us about them?
Oh, it's interesting. Stage 4 victors, Kings, they made an acquisition of a player that actually just got dropped by Exclusive. Balance of Fate's off the roster there for Exclusive. Caesar and Shark, who are going to be playing tonight, are actually going to be making the introduction over into this Exclusive roster. Now, when I said that Kings picked up a player, actually, he's not playing tonight. So Balance was recently acquired for this roster just for Mobile Mayhem purposes, and it doesn't look like Balance is actually going to be playing in this particular matchup. I would have loved to see it, because this would have been a grudge match. Just like, hey, Exclusive, my name is Balance. I literally put you on my back at stage 4 for most cases. I'm not saying that they didn't, you know, carry their own weight, because it was equally distributed option. That team looked like the best Exclusive roster we have seen to date, and it showed. Yeah. But now they pick up 2 better players who are, you know, clearly deserving of being in a stage 5 position. They're going to get their stuff tonight, and I'm excited to see what they do.
I actually wanted to see Balance playing against Exclusive.
Right?
You know, it would have been like a good storyline. You know, I think we had something similar like a couple of like seasons ago, when a player got dropped and then he came the next time, and then they actually played against each other. It was like a good storyline, but we didn't saw this. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited to see Hisoka playing, right? And also I'm excited to see Exclusive's roster playing, you know, seeing the first time how Caesar and Shark gonna fit in this, you know, team's gonna be very interesting. But Dave, what do you think about this first game?
Good conversation, Dave.
Exactly, thank you. No?
Sorry.
I agree.
I was stuffing chips in my face, and I didn't want the crunchies to be on stream, so I muted and I forgot to unmute. So I think this should realistically be our main matchup to watch, right? Like, that is the reality. This is not only going to be what is expected to be a close matchup, but it is close on the top end of the scale. Depending on the rosters that we see up for some of our games later tonight, we may have some close matchups there as well, but they certainly won't be Kings versus Exclusive content. So these are number 1 and number 2, and we're hoping that we get that kind of showing out of them today. Obviously, with everything going on in the world of COD Mobile competition, I don't expect every strategy to be revealed here, but I guess we'll see.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking forward to see it. I'm gonna go over the maps to see what map's gonna play tonight in the first matchup. Okay, you can already see them on the screen because Reddit is so fast and so good at doing this. We're gonna start with a hardpoint on Hacienda, followed by an SND on Express, and if we're gonna get the third game, it's gonna be a control on Raid. We better not get the third game because I did not miss Raid. But yeah, I'm gonna let it to it, guys. Have fun casting, and I'm gonna be back after the first matchup. Bye!
Alrighty, here we go. About to get ready into it. Stage 4 rematch, grand finals. Let's get it on here. It's gonna be the very exciting one. Exclusive strutting their new roster. Kings, they've got Hisoka in the lobby, and he's ready to spray on all cylinders, baby. Let's go. Gonna go ahead and jump into the action. Hardpoint game number 1, as Deanna already mentioned it. It is Hacienda for the hardpoint. We're going to see this map be connecting the dots here. P1 to P2. You've got to have a lockdown there. And Kings, you riding the highs off of a championship victory that you've earned. I don't think they've ever looked better, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this one.
It's certainly going to be a difficult matchup ahead. These two teams obviously trying to put their best effort forward for the future that they've got. But Neil's going to open up with one on to Marvel. Right now, Kings only one's on the point, and it largely looks uncontested right now. And this is a little bit unusual for Hacienda, especially P1. In fact, a lot of our maps, the P1s can be very difficult to hold, but it looks like Champy coming through with a big play there. And I gotta say, Champy is a player that we've always had, like, in the scene, right? Like, he was always here watching the streams and participating in that, right? But I'll tell you what, ever since he has come to the competitive scene, it has been a pretty explosively growing talent, for sure.
No, definitely. We just had this conversation before the stream started. Champy, he's new to, champs because he just turned 18. This is a player you want to invest in. But right now, he's paying off dividends. He's already put himself in a stage 5 position. He's earned his right here in this one. Right now, the setup here for new is where we're going to see the boys over at Exclusive right now. They are getting exclusively ran through. Caesar, last hope here on the objective. Finally going to get some help there from Neil. And what looked like a little bit of a buckle at first is going to be a little bit more substantial now. Caesar's going to be able to rack up some OBJ time. Kings waiting for the hit. They're buckling up. Here it comes. One down, one to go there. Shark, Caesar, they actually end that push. And Champy going to get involved as well. Exclusive already off to a great start. They didn't have a great P1, but the recovery game looking pretty solid as we still got 30 seconds left to go. And Kings, they are no stranger to get the breaks here at P2. Let's see if they can get the job done.
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to, but Creed and Caesar make the rotation in, and they're going to continue to lock down this hill for their team. We've got about 20 seconds left, so more than enough for them to not only tie things up, but also take the lead. And we got to start looking at these rotations to new. We're down to the bottom 10. You can see both teams are starting to double back. You can see Spy already deep in new for the team, but you've also got Shark pushing on in. Clash of the Titans going on over here. Shark gonna pick up the one, but here comes Hisoka. Oh, get dumpstered! Ain't no way.
Oh man, I hate I missed out. Tried to shuffle on over. I had Shark's point of view for the longest, and then I swapped over by accident. Nonetheless, we caught him right there and through the smoke. It is going to be Champy going to be able to shut him down. Well, actually, that was Spy. Getting shut down by Champy. Nonetheless, it's exclusive on the hill for the time being. Shark can't even take down Inferno in the flash state. And that's a tough way to go. The HVK Cartridge Crusher coming in effect. 3 operators getting popped here almost instantly. Hisoka going to get dropped. And with that being said, Marvel going to be able to work his way up to the top. 20 seconds left to go. He's trying to get the connection over into the middle of the map. And it does not look like his ante is going to pay off. So that's possibly 3 operators that get burned and no actual investment returned on it. And a little bit of a lead is building here for the boys over Exclusive. They add 2 new toys to the lineup, and man, are they testing them out to their fullest. 11 apiece for both Caesar and Shark, and a little bit of hill time to go along with both of them. They're fitting in like a glove so far, Dave. Can they get the job done against this Kings roster, though? That's the big question.
Well, I think another thing to make note of here is that we actually have subs or new lineup additions for both teams, right? With the with Hisoka for Kings as well. So a big test for a lot of these newer players, and you know, this is realistically the matchup you're looking for, right? You know, for these kind of tests, because this is some of the toughest competition that you're going to have moving forward until we get into stage 5. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Right now, we predicted this to be a close one, and it's only 9 points in as our P4 is about halfway through. And we will soon be heading into our P1 reset with maybe some operators and maybe even some score streaks available by the time we get to that point. But right now, top frag, Caesar, by far, 18-6. Triple positive right now here for this exclusive lineup.
Oh, he's a freak, bro. And there were questions about him being picked up and, you know, maybe not some certainty of whether he's going to perform. Man, they'll just tell you a story right there. He is fresh on this lineup, and man is absolutely carrying a big weight there as the SMGs running rampant. Him and Shark both positive. 19-7 there for Caesar with his 60 seconds almost. P1 reset comes through. We've got a close game, 82-80. Kings, where you at? I know Hisoka's in the lineup for the day, but this is still 4 core players that we would anticipate coming in through and frying. And Spy had a very, very slow start here so far in this one. He's starting to finally turn it up. The Finnegan hand. He doesn't have that mythic like we've seen in stage 4, but he is making the most of this red dot on the base class itself. Shark gonna test the waters. A 50% assist right there. Is Spy not gonna get the credit for the kill, but the assist's gonna go a long way as he does rack up a ton of points there on the P1 reset. 20 seconds left to go in this one. And we already know this is going to be a battle for new over at P2. The garage, heavily coveted, heavily sought out for, heavily fought for in that last rotation. Explosive took a majority of those points. We're going to see something a little different here from Kings as they've already got 2 players over on the rotation. Make it 3 now as we see player number 1 in Raid. And they are looking solid here for the setup in the hold.
All right, well, definitely got some big moves being made here. This is a big break that needs to happen right now if you're an exclusive fan. But it looks like Spy's going to be good for 1. We've got a bunch of utility getting burned right now, and it looks like Marvel's going to be good for another. The kills keep coming through for the side of Kings, and they have taken themselves the lead. Hunter Killer out. Don't think it's going to find anything, but they're able to pick up the kills anyway. A couple kills do come through for exclusive here, but not really one's helping them make the break right now. Claw out for Inferno. He's going to find a follow-up as well. Nope, that's going to be Marvel with the Annihilator, and an enormous hold coming through for the side of Kings once again here on this P2. Value from Marvel out of that Annihilator.
Yeah.
And it does look like we have a couple streaks available, Verdict. Hunter Killer for Marvel and a Pred for Spy.
Yeah, they got it. They've dumped a lot of, you know, to earn that P2 rotation. Here comes the Freddy from Spy. He's looking for the intel in the rotation. Champy going to be ousted right there, and the rotation is going to be able to be made smoothly. However, they are going to be on the unfavorable side. As we'll see them work all their way through. The initial opening is going to go in favor of Exclusive. Operators pop there for both Shark and Caesar. We're going to find tenfold of kills coming through for them, but everyone else on the outskirts going to get shut down. That's going to be the flip, and those favorable spawns that I was speaking of, well, Kings got them. They were desired, they were won, they were fought for, and certainly the contest is going to come through. This could spiral out of control for Exclusive. Let's see if they can get back into the swing of it now as Neil is going to pull out his ante. Only going to be able to find one with it before he gets dropped. And it does look like Exclusive are going to have that favorable spawn yet again. With 25 seconds left to go, they can edge the rest of this time out as well as getting a setup. They're going to need it for P4.
If I'm not mistaken, we do not have listen-ins for either of these teams, right? Okay. Didn't think so, but I thought I'd ask real quick. You're usually more on top of that than I am. But either way, another hill rounding out, and still a very, very close game. Less than 20 points separate these two teams for as we get ready for our P2. I'm sorry, our P4 on our second rotation. So big opportunity for Exclusive to turn things around here, but Raid going to come through with a big 2-piece in the feed. Inferno going to be good for 1 before getting taken down. Obviously, HVK for HVK there. Now we've got the Purifier pop for Spy. He's coming in from the side, only able to get 1 before getting shut down. That's kind of big for Exclusive.
That's huge for Exclusive right there, but it's not going to be enough. It is going to be Kings on the objective. 30 seconds left to go. They got a 30-second lead and counting. It's getting bigger as the full wipe of the players of blue try to make the rotation on through. This is a long one. And into the blender they go. Hisoka, the sub, making great value of this read. 15 seconds left to go into the objective. They've got all the cards in their hands. They've got the connection over to New as well. This one looking like it might be put away here rather quickly as we get to our third set of hills. 200 points almost there for the Kings. Pretty out for Raid. Only Intel will be able to be provided. He's going to be able to find one on the outskirts, right on the respawn. And back to the spawn that player goes. It's Kings in the feed. It's Kings on the hill. It's Kings taking all of this time there in P1 for a third time around. They've got 50-point advantage, making it 60. Hisoka going to go ahead and pop the gravity vortex gun. May not be necessarily needed here to close this one out, but certainly we might be looking for another P2 reset.
We very well might, and this is still a game within grass. Exclusive, a single good hold could put them right back in the action, but right now, Kings, they're looking to grab what they can off of this P1 reset. It's going to be a big fight over that P2. Will things get closed out there, or will Exclusive be able to make miracles happen? That is the big question. The feed largely has still been in control of the side of Kings, so I'd be leaning pretty heavily with them as we continue to move forward. And, you know, a lot of that is due to just how strong of a performance that Raid is having right now. You've got Caesar also doing pretty solid, up at 36, but Raid is always just an inch ahead in the predictions on the rotations. And now for 10 points to go, can Kings close it out?
Oh, they're going to need the last stand here. They're going to need all this marble. Looking to get the break. If you're Exclusive, hold the line. If you're Kings, get that break, and here it comes. The hit is solid. Caesar going to be able to get the trades, but he's going to get felt and dropped as well. It's all down the Neo. He can't hold the line. The pressure, it's too much. Kings, they brought the pain. Only need 5 seconds to shut this one out. It does not look like they're going to be able to get it. No, they are not. And it is going to be another break right back in the hands of Exclusive. As operator for operator we go. Neo looking to make something happen here with the Annihilator. Is going to be able to find the last-ditch effort and find 4 in the feet. Almost 4. There it goes there for the 4th. And surely 3 seconds is all that is needed. It is going to be Kings trying to get the setup for New. They're going to go ahead and cut their losses day. And that's going to give another rotation and another sign of light here for Exclusive. They look like they want to get the win, but a zero margin of error here for this rotation.
More so than just no margin of error, but you're in a point where you are so dangerously in a position that you could not afford to give your opponents any trickle time at the end of that hill, that they were still 4 deep until 10 seconds left, and as a result, the rotation is late, and that is going to be Kings picking up the victory, 250 to 200 fashion. A phenomenal opening matchup for our returning day of Mobile Mayhem Europe.
Oh, absolutely. One of the rematch there from Stage 4 Grand Finals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of a different scenario here. Different rosters. The recent additions of Caesar and Shark, well, they were not enough to take down the Kings, even in a 4 starting players on this one. Grizz, I just read it in chat, is with family. Take that time, enjoy it, my guy. Soka certainly came through and filled the slot that was needed to make this one happen. Raid, though, he's the talk of town. 43 and 29 with a minute and 16 on the clock. An absolute beast of a performance, a monster of one, if I don't say so myself, and a very, very great rookie debut in the majors there for the Stage 4 event. Looked pretty damn solid. Marvel right there along with him, 35 and 26 with a minute and 21. Inferno, I think that's the most hill time my man has seen all summer long, bro. 32 and 32, 52 seconds. All right, Inferno getting dirty with it. I like it.
I think an important thing to make note here as well is look at the times on all of these players from both teams. I mean, we've got a bottom of 51 with Champy, right? Well, the bottom of Kings was Inferno on 52. The top of Kings, a minute 46 for Spy. Caesar came through a minute 47 as well. So every single player in this lobby between 50 seconds and a minute and 50 seconds. So everybody found their opportunity to get on that hill. They were able to make that distinction on the fly, and you didn't have anybody come through with six seconds, right? And that is what we expect of these closer matchups. You will see matchups in the future, guys, where, you know, someone's got 6 seconds on the hill usually a defined anchor player in that position, but when things are as close as this, that's not always the way it goes. So excellent adaptation out of both these teams, but for the hard point, it was Kings. It came through on top largely in part to Raid's performance.
All right. Well, love it. Good breakdown, good analyst, good bounce back there from Kings. You notice the transition there. Good God, we're noticing this one there too, as well as Sylvia coming through with 21 gifted subs. If you got a sub from Sylvia, make sure to thank her. She is brains and the everything around here to this Mobile Mayhem scene. We appreciate all that she does. Make sure you appreciate her for a sub. Absolutely love it. Just also saw Spy's note. He's not too happy with his sub. I think that's a shot at Hisoka, but hey, you know what? Hey, he kind of cooked, bro. He kind of cooked. Something like that.
I do have to restart my emulator real quick, so
Gotcha.
Admins, hang on. Also, Verdict, I believe there is a note for you in the Discord.
Oh, really?
If you want to.
Oh, okay. That is right. Hardpoint is a DQ already. Hisoka has a banned skin on. That's why Spy doesn't like his sub. So it's a reverse. Uno reverse card. Kings lose game one. I mean, god dang, bro. What do we say? No DQs in EU? Damn. Well, I don't know. There's probably a saying that's associated with DQs in EU, but you know what? For the life of me, it's been so damn long since I've casted EU, I can't quite remember it.
Oh my god. Oh man. Goodness. What's going on with my emulator today?
Well, it was probably also like my Wi-Fi this morning. I don't know what the hell that was.
Did?
I literally
Feels
had to
like it.
cancel the stream, restart my internet. It took like 5-10 minutes to do so. Thought I wasn't gonna be able to make it today. Thank you again, chat. Even though EU doesn't show up, I always show up. Okay, I'm always here for you guys. And when they do show up, they hand you DQs.
I am back in and ready to go. We've got Express Search and Destroy coming your guys' way. And Verdict, we waited so long to see this one in, and every time I see it, I'm so glad that it is in the mix. Definitely a big addition for the Search and Destroy of the scene. And I believe we are just waiting on one player to get readied up, and we'll get you guys into that action as soon as possible.
The chat's just now catching up. That's right, we got a minute delay here. Just, for competitive purposes. And obviously you're getting filled in just as I was. I had my Discord open, but I headed to the Spawn Discord, which, chat, this is a non-shameless plug. If you didn't get a chance to tune in to the Spawn last night, you can go on the Bobby's channel and check it out. It was great. It was meaty. It was beefy. It had everything Stage 4 related and beyond. Thoughts, theories, coaching perspectives, bot perspectives from Bobby and myself. So you didn't get your fill in Stage 4. You needed a little bit more to top us off. Go check out the VOD. It was great. Had a great time. Looking forward to some more Call of Duty mobile action for the Spawn. So that is returned as just we are returning as well. Hopefully no more DQs are brewing. It's Express. It's the map that we have been waiting for. Finally get it, Dave. We'll get it here for game number 2.
All right, well, hopefully no skin fluffs this time around, and it does look like maybe Raid had a little bit of a connection issue there or was lagging, but looks like he might be back into the mix, but no bomb picked up by the side of Kings is a little bit of a unfortunate
Bold
circumstance,
strategy.
but it looks like they might just be pushing it for the kills at this point, but Caesar, he's here for blood. Does look like we have a big rotation out of Marvel. Ooh, but Shark down inside is able to pick up that extra one onto Raid, and that's going to give us that 3 versus 2 advantage now in favor of Exclusive, but neither team able to lock down an advantage, but it looks like maybe Hisoka coming through big for the side of Kings right now. That's going to leave Shark last alive, and I think Marvel was hearing him in the train below him earlier when those shots came out of Shark to take down Raid. Marvel now going to drop. Shark just playing it cool, playing it for a rotation out of his enemies.
No, you're absolutely right. Nobody picking up the bomb, certainly going to leave the boys in Kings all the way back towards their spawn site now to recoup. 35 seconds left to go. Not a bit of time to spare. Hisoka, they're going to go back and forth. Hisoka is going to finally be able to pick up that bomb, but with that notification, look at Shark, man. He's making a hell-bent route. Not sure what kind of intel he could have got out of that other than, hey, they picked up the bomb. Early. No! Get out of the way! Okay! Oh, Shark! Almost did things quickly there. That train came out of nowhere, chat. And the rumbles along with it. There goes the bomb plant, too. 35 seconds left to go here for the retake. Shark in an undoable situation. He's got to take down Hisoka. He's going to be able to do so in Marvel. Now the last hope here for the boys and Kings. Can he get the job done? He's got a good wrap here, and this might just be it. Shark, he's got 2. And this might be where the round ends. Marvel just in a little bit of a better positioning. What are we doing here? There we go. No fear. Marvel's here. That one's going to be ending. 1-0 lead for Kings as they take the upper hand in this search. No DQs, though, right?
Not so far. At least not for the search and destroy, but I don't know, did the train not make any noise for you either, Verdict, or was
no,
it just
it
me that bugged out there? Interesting. I might have to ask Shark later if he had it in-game or not, because that seems like it could be a pretty punishing bug, to say the least, but either way, Raid going to be good for 2 before getting taken down. Going to give the 4 versus 3 advantage in favor of Kings, but Neil's here to answer back. Marvel 100% just got some information on this backside rotation, but it is going to be Neil holding on for now. The bomb plant going to be good for A. Now Kings, they got to set up a defense here. 35 seconds on the clock, 3v3 to work with.
Here we go. Let's clean one. Good setup here from the post plant. You can see there's 1 in the back line of Marvel, and there is 2 initially on the point. Soka's at the top. That is man. He is absolutely running things here. As here comes the play call. The hits, shots, they're not there. God dang. Deagle hits. Maybe 1 chance there. Neil going to be able to shut down Marvel on the back line. Spy there for the trade. Quickly take down Caesar. An explosive are rumbling. Hisoka going to be able to take down Sharky's 1. He's going to be able to get some shots in on Neil as well. But it is Spy who is going to be able to seal it with the last shot himself. And we've got ourselves an interesting one. There's... Wait a minute. I didn't read that rightly. It was Spy who got that last kill. My bad.
Well, Kings, they've got themselves the advantage already in the series. Wait, no they don't. Hisoka. Banned skin, so this is a big one for Kings just to get us to game 3. Exclusive. If they find a way to bounce back for this search and destroy, they could sweep things back. Take the win from Kings. Neil, be able to take down Raid there. Marvel got information, but doesn't have player lives in his advantage. Is going to find an extra kill there on Champy. He definitely makes it look a little bit more doable here, Verdict, but it is certainly not going to be an easy recovery, and sure enough, walks right into Neil, who's waiting him out. And that's going to be Exclusive, finding themselves on the board.
Okay. Exclusive finally starting to bounce back. A little bit of life here and a little bit of rejuvenation. The kills was absolutely there last round. Neil putting on for the team. He's got 5. He is no stranger to putting up solid numbers in the search and destroy. It's certainly going to eat a bullet there from Marvel. The King's going to be able to open up with the first blood. Spy going to be able to find another. It is Hisoka finding as well. And now Creed, the last hope here, couldn't even fire a bullet. Hisoka just running it. And a 3-1 now as things go back in favor of Kings. Express absolutely running rag. I've got to say, man, I don't know who's connecting to the game. Just please stop, bro. Get alive. Just stop. It's so annoying. It's so stupid, too, bro. Come on.
All right, well, 3-1 advantage in favor of Kings right now, but this time around, no first blood, but did have Kings actually pick up the bomb. Look like we are looking for an A-side plant here, and, well, they're mostly safe to do so, with the exception of Neil making that rotation over. I think he might have got some information there, but you know who else got some information? Marvel and Spy, as they get taken down, respectively. Just like that, we're in a 3v5 exclusive, looking like they could take this round.
Okay, well, bombs start to go down. No, it does Yes. Hisoka is going to get taken down. Neil's going to be able to shut him down immediately. Here comes the push there. Woo! Baby, Inferno! Raid! That's Raid who's going to be able to get the trade in. Inferno not in a position to get the bomb diffuser. And Caesar not going to pull up off that one. We've seen it time and time before. Player hops that bomb, doesn't feel confident, steps off, and it just absolutely go in shambles. Nothing of that sort this round. And a solid one for the retake. Absolutely uncanny there from Neil. Solid performance from him. Getting aggressive and dicey with it. Payoff round, last round on the attack here for the boys over at Kings. Inferno looking to get some shots there in on Champion, or Caesar rather. And it does not look like he's going to be able to finish this. What are we doing there, Caesar? Come on! Yo, that's tough. 3 down, 2 more to go. Shark said he's not going out with a fight. Oh my god. We didn't catch it but the tail end of it. Nonetheless, it's going to be 2v3 here for the retake.
Well, it definitely makes it look a little bit more feasible. Shark turning a 2v5 into a 2v3 off the back of good positioning is huge. But they've got time against them. 30 seconds on the clock. You got to find 3 kills against Kings and a defuse. That'll take about 5 seconds as well. So got to be on the watch out for that. Obviously, information and bullets getting traded mid. Creed gonna neutralize things 2-2, but Inferno's here for the refrag. Creed, no health and no time to work with. Gonna become another victim as Kings pick up round at number 4 in their favor.
Okay, well, they've got to take it here in this one. They have already sold the bag at the hard point. Hisoka. And obviously, you know, we're just going to completely forget about that one. The DQ did come through. We flip sides now. Looks like King's going to be on the defense here. Raid shut it down. This A or B hit, rather, not looking too good off the rip. Champion trying to reel it back in as well as Neil. They're the last hopes, 2 for 3. Odds aren't looking too great, but Neil's got a little bit of a spec there on 1. They're going to cut their ties over towards this B site and maybe play for a few more picks before they make the rotation. Over onto the A site we go, possibly. It's Marvel already looking to lurk up on top of the train as he's got the action there in the sights onto mid. Spy's going to be able to take down Neil in the midst of all that action. Champy, well, an undoable situation just got a little worse. And he's going to fight his way out of a 1v3. He does have the bomb in hand. Let's see how he plays this one.
Well, I'll certainly see it. It would take pretty big miracle here. Champion not having the best search and destroy. And, well, you know what? Come down. You're immediately spotted. The enemy had the opportunity to have more angles covered because they had more bodies alive. And, well, Kings capitalized on it right then and there. 5-2 lead. Only 2 more for Kings to possibly send us into a Game 3 situation. But exclusive. We've switched sides. Maybe this will be their comeback opportunity. Is their offense looking like the A plant? Fairly possible this time around. Neil going to open up first blood onto Spy is huge. Great use of the smoke. Probably could have been some great use of the pros don't fake right there, but Champy playing it safe, going to get the plant and buys Neil time for some extra kills as well. The 3-for-1 trade in favor of exclusive.
Okay, now 3 for 1, make it 4 for 1. It's all down to Marvel. 1v3 here for the clutch. Scratch that. 4 for 2. Numbers aren't my specialty right now. Let's see if Marvel can make some numbers work for himself. He's got Creed down low. Got 1 in top main. He's looking for the action there. Caesar is certainly right around the corner. Creed, hello, homie. Anybody home? Caesar. Very, very disciplined. Not going to peek the angle. Love to see it. And that's going to be the indicator. Caesar now going to hop. He's got their Champy for the collapse, and they're both going to be able to pinch perfectly. Marvel not going to suspect a thing. We've got ourselves a little bit of an interesting one now as we see Exclusive finally pick up a round, desperately needed to stop this bleeding. Can they make the comeback? That's the real question.
All right, well, Exclusive. They are able to find a convincing round for themselves there, but they've lost out on Creed early on. Almost lose out on Champy there as well. Oh, Shark. Right place, right time. Neil gonna shut down Inferno as well. Just like that, Exclusive. turn what was a rough situation into almost a guaranteed win as Marvel now the last alive bomb plant coming through out of Champy. Ooh, the hit marker.
Oh,
The finish.
oh
coming
man.
through from the outcar.
Yeah, we saw just an absolute. If you're a fan of like search destroy sniping, you got to go back to watch day one performance out of exclusive and Kings. It was the second round of the winners. And it was just such a beauty of a game between Marvel and Neil. Neil right now getting the better of everybody. Oh my god! He's just on an absolute dominant spree. They've got 15 right now. I'm saying they, I mean Neil. He is them, they, him. He is all the above right now for this exclusive roster. Going to be able to miss one right there. Hisoka going to be able to wrap the tails there onto that player Neil. And Spy certainly going to be looking to take them down. Finally, he's going to drop what looked like an eternity for him to be alive. His terror comes to an end. Minute and 20 on the clock, going to be reduced to 45 seconds. The hit is on for a 3v4 retake. Let's see what Hisoka can do for the backside. Wrap! It's a free two-piece! Caesar up top. He wants to smoke. He got it too. It's all on Shark. No!
Hisoka needs a raise after this round. I mean, what perfect play.
No.
No.
He doesn't deserve a raise. You saw what happened last game, right?
Okay, you know, we were trying to play it up, all right? They had a good 4 kills that round. Perfect flank rotation, completely undiscovered by the opponents. And, I mean, 11 kills on the board. You know, the new kid on the block for this Kings lineup. It's coming through top frag in this search and destroy. Sure, he may have been the reason they lost the hard point. Well, he's making sure he makes up for it right here and right now.
Okay, well, Hisoka might have been a walking 4-piece last round, but Neil is the man in this one. 15 on board. Caesar did open up with the first blood, give him a little bit of a highlight there for him. Marvel. We know him all too well. How is he still alive? Spy. That's the answer. The defense is there. Caesar's already been outspotted. Shots from Hisoka not quite there. And well, Caesar's going to have to double back. Maybe from one demon to another he goes. Spy and Marvel combined there for the shots. And let's see what Neil's made of. This is the map point. We are heading to control if he cannot clutch. And this is damn near impossible. It's a 1v4. Bomb is down in your opponent's side, or your side of that A-bomb site. So, it's a bad situation. Let's see if Neil can find a clip or two before he goes down, because certainly that's going to happen. These players are running just rampant with it in Spy. He said there's no clips here, there's no clutches here either. We'll see you in the control.
All right, well, definitely a big game for the side of Kings there. They push us into a Game 3 situation, so control coming your guys' way, and obviously Hisoka just wanted to practice his control here today because Hobie is actually putting in the work when it comes to the in-game talent. Obviously a little bit of a boo-boo in that first game with the Rose skin, but does come through with a solid 11 for the team here in the Search and Destroy, as well as Spy being up on 12. Nobody could touch the man Neil on 15, but didn't matter. The rest of the team was a little bit too far behind, with Creed and Champy sitting on 3 apiece. So a little bit of a rough search performance there for the boys on exclusive, but they've got another opportunity now as we get ready to bounce into this control. Can they take down Kings? Or is this going to be a 3-0 victory realistically for Kings here?
Well, we'll just have to see. I mean, they've earned their keep so far, but a story that is old as time. DQs have set this region back so far, we don't even know how to dig ourselves out of it. And certainly, you know, one DQ tonight, I mean, we got 4 matches. The odds were astronomical to see somebody set themselves back. Nonetheless, that just means we get more action. Is it going to be a theoretical 3-0 as Dave's mentioned, or is Exclusive finally going to win one map on their own? Let's see what they can do now. We're getting geared up for it. It's Control, it's Raid, it's just right around the corner. As we take a look at the best of 3, we'll give a breakdown of what's happened so far. Game 1, Blunder. It was a beatdown. It was an absolute bloodfest. Kings finally came out on top, or did they? I don't even remember the score because it wasn't, you know, worth mentioning anymore after we heard that Hisoka was using banned skin. So we go into the Search and Destroy. King should have been able to put this one away at 2-0 fashion. Unfortunate, though, they couldn't. After we just saw it was a great effort from Neil, but again, you've got to have everyone clicking on all cylinders. Pre-champion, I'm talking about you. 3 kills apiece, not going to cut the slack. Not going to get the job done, and clearly it didn't. Still a hell-fought battle there from Neil, and you had some pressure there from Shark and Caesar, but again, you've got to have all 5 clicking, especially going against Kings. Even if they do have Ahsoka in the roster, that team is just absolutely lethal.
All right, well, we will see as things continue to roll on. Obviously, this matchup just getting started with another map heading your guys' way. And this is the one we expected to be the top of top competition, potentially our most exciting match of the night. And albeit due to a DQ, you are getting a Game 3 heading your guys' way before we get the three-peat of Lux Eterna's matchups tonight. I think that's a big challenge in its own right. Correct verdict? I mean,
3 games one night in a way.
Back to back. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a big test.
I mean, I don't know teams that would go back to back. I mean, let alone back to back to back. Like, where's...
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's coming from a region that, teams that can't even get the first one on the board.
Hey! He said it! That's the one! That's it right there!
Listen.
Hey, look, man, we are hanging on by a thread over here, bro. It is literally busting on all seams here for EU, okay? And I'm not talking about in a good way, baby. I'm talking about, like, we are literally at the breaking point. This is the melting pot. This is, where we have led ourselves to. And I don't know where things went wrong for you, but it has been just, one bad thing after another, after another, after another. The only thing that we could say here about this one is one bad thing led to a Game 3, and I'll be happy for it. So we get to see more Kings. We get to see more exclusive. These are Stage 5 contenders. They need all the reps. They need all the practice. I'm here for it.
All right, you are correct. These teams obviously looking for that high-level competition to keep them practiced and moving forward towards their Stage 5 responsibilities. And obviously, we know Kings, they're not going to be ones to slack off. Exclusive. I mean, this is a little bit newer of a roster, some additions for them here, but looking very, very solid nonetheless. And they're putting that effort forward as well. Going to want to represent Europe in the Stage 5 competition. So we'll see if Control is going to go in favor of Exclusive or Kings. I think the obvious here is Kings have got to be the favorite. But Exclusive aren't a team you can sleep on, verdict.
No, they're definitely not a team you can sleep on. We saw that, teams sleep on them in Stage 4, and it, sent them home packing. Yeah, Animus, 117 most, bro. I don't think I've ever seen anybody sell a series before they even started to play the games. That map pick selection, that map breakdown, wasn't it, homie. Exclusive right now, they're going to try and take advantage of the opportunities given to them. So far, they've been able to take advantage of 2 ticks. Second, third tick of progress going to go through along with it. So 2 minutes on the clock. They did this one rather quickly and without as many casualties as one would expect. 21-21 is the live count. B's already done. It's the objective over towards A we go. And Raid, he's got a top side from that money room. Able to hop down and just absolutely gets a race there. Neil going to be able to shut him down from downtown. Predator missile is going to miss somebody, but action already ensuing here as things are getting spicy.
All right, well, lives basically even between these two teams, and only one player truly ahead of the pack right now, and that is Caesar, who was the carry for this team during that Game 1. That hardpoint he came through with, I believe, 36 and 28 on the board, I think. So one of the few players that went positive, and right now looking to do the same. Neil now up to 7 as well, as lives dwindling away from Kings, and the capture gonna come through as Exclusive, gonna pick up a convincing round 1.
Oh, PTFO, baby. Exclusive, no strangers to the objective. And certainly they capitalize on an early round victory there on the offensive side. I mean, that round was super quick. They had more time on the clock at the end of it than they did at the beginning of the round. That's just ridiculous. A payoff round here. Kings trying to test their luck in the water. Neil just opening up with first bloods after first bloods. He's continuing that same flow state from the surge. He is going to get back down. Spy Not going to allow him to live there, and the power position's absolutely on point now as he's dropped the red dot. Them iron sights ain't it, bro. Champy says, absolutely not, buddy. I'm going to send you back to the spawn. As he does fall victim to raid as well, too. So, back and forth we've gone. 3 for 6 in a life count. It is Kings taking an early advantage, as well as a second tick of progress. Minute 16 is at a stop. With the kills coming through in Hisoka's pocket, this one could be a very much so a copy pasta from last round.
All right, definitely could be. We've got a couple life advantage in favor of the side of Kings, as well as plenty of time to work with now that they've got that B capture already through. Caesar, gonna be good to shut down one, but immediately gets refragged out by Spy. The gravity vortex popped by Creed, and it does look like that is gonna get burned for one onto Marvel. But I don't think Creed got the information on Spy. He didn't. He gets gunned down, but the trade is good out of Caesar.
All right. Trades are good. Map position's at an all-time high. Hisoka looking to do the same thing. And man, they must have watched Vague in his tweet. Because that spawn trap with the gravity vortex, just unstoppable, unfortunately. The timing and the positioning of those shots didn't go through for him. And the first tick of progress is going to be a solidify. Kings looking to put this one in a 1-1 fashion. Very much so need to get back to the mag controls. We see 3 players drop almost instantly. Creed finally going to be good for the trade there. Raid from the top side of the money room. Going to be able to shut down one, and he is going to continue to feast as he looks for the spawn trap on through. Minute 18 left to go. 50-7. They're just going to bleed him dry. And Raid says, I'll be happy to do so, my friend. Neil going to be able to get one there shut down, but with Raid doubling back, nobody knows exactly where he is. Hello. I'm on the rocks, homie. Champion going to be able to shut him down for the middle of the map. So 3v, no, just 2v, 1v13. I mean, bad situation just got really bad. And certainly it is exclusive who are going to sell the back here in this defending round. No defending wins so far.
All right, well, that's going to be a 1-1 tie as the couple rounds do come through offensive on both. And that is a little bit unusual, but it is something that can certainly happen. And now we're all tied up for our third round here. Keep in mind, we will have a round 5 defense for the side of Kings should this one go that far. Trades continue to come through.
I don't think that's the case anymore. I think they optimize control. I don't think that's something we talked about.
Oh, did they?
But there is words
that
that round 5s go to the team who have the most ticks. Or if it's a tie, it goes in favor of the kills. And with that being said, right now the most ticks go in favor of the boys over exclusive. Now, if it does become a tied event, we would have to go down to the kills. And so far, I think you got to give that one easily to the boys over Kings. So they might have the defending round 5 just based on that intel. But we'll just have to see how it unfolds.
You know, I kind of want to see it happen now, just to test it, you know? We'd be anticipating a round 5 defense for Kings, but I guess we'll see as things continue to roll. Does look like they've got a couple life advantage right now. Did we get a... I can't tell because it's glowing. Did we get that full tick onto B? We did not.
No, we didn't. It's
Oh,
reset.
man.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh, Inferno. Come on, buddy. Come on. I was embarrassed
There
for
it
you.
is.
Caesar. Gonna shut him down. There goes the ticks of progress there. It's Shark. Make it a 2-piece there. And just like that, Yellow lighting up the feed, the kills. Going back and forth. The ticks of progress solidified there on B. We've got ourselves a close game. 35 seconds left to go. The back stab is huge from Hisoka. But the double time is going to allow the pressure on into the spawn. And that is going to be exclusive, taking the advantage here. 2 ticks of progress on B, 1 tick of progress on A. The hit towards that basketball site is absolutely locked down. The court is 100% cleared. Nade going to be chucked out. 3 players left standing on the left-hand side of our screen. And it ain't looking good for Kings here on the defending round. In return, Kings down to 2. Minute 25 on the clock here. 2 ticks of progress on B. All they need to do is take down these 2 players or get that last tick.
Well, taking down the 2 players is very likely. There goes 1, and that's going to leave just Marvel. I gotta say, off the back of this round win, I'm gonna credit Creed more than absolutely anybody. Homie was a one-man wrecking machine coming through Money Room, going down into the basketball court, was able to knock out all 3 defenders on his own. As a result, they get the capture onto A, they get that time extension, and they make it over for those kills. Now 2-1 lead with offense winning every single time.
Creed, you're dirty, you're nasty, bro. I saw that kitchen, man. We got a spell on aisle 1 here. And Creed just absolutely making raid. Chase that kill. And then just put him on ice there, the rotation. I mean, just unexpected. He's still alive, man. He's got 5 feet. Somebody get the trade. Where is the monster to take down Creed? He is working miracles in the middle of the map. On the opposite side, we got 3 players hopping onto this B side, and man, exclusive. As long as Creed is thriving, they have been very successful. But can they win in a defensive round? That's the question. And it could come down to that as we get geared up for what could be the last hit over towards this A. 23v24. 2 ticks is all that is needed here for Kings to extend this game.
Man, Creed
Freak.
is just doing everything he can for this exclusive lineup right now, and they can't manage to keep a lead on this round. Now, granted, it has been the offense has won every round so far. They do now have a +1. This could be a great opportunity for them to shut things out on the defense. We did get B captured. We got 1 tick of progress on to A. We've got an EMP inboard as well. And just like that, Kings have the life advantage once again, and there's an operator down. And Creed finally shut down as well. Big kill out of Hisoka there.
Yeah, huge kill. Shark. Look at the fill the void there as his pressure is coming through. Shark trying to get some more shots there for the Sparrow. Haven't found much. And he's not going to find any more out of it there as he's going to get shut down by Sparrow himself. Raid from the top rope. He's making everybody pay. He's making it rain. 15-13. 1 tick only needed. 1 minute and 30. Plenty of time to do it in. As the 3 players that are left standing on the respawner down in the basketball courts. It's about to get messy here. It's getting sloppy on the defending side yet again. But Caesar there to quickly shut it down. And Hisoka going to be shut down along with it. So back and forth we've gone. It does look like the pressure is going to be relieved for a moment. And it is Kings who are going to be right back onto the objective. They are 3 stacking it. And, oh, man, Champy, you've got to pull your gunny out if you're going to make that push on me.
All right, well, let me tell you, this has been an exciting matchup coming down to the wire of our round 4 right now. Creed finds an extra 1, but it is going to be exclusive down to their last 5. And with Caesar being out, that's going to be it. No more respawning. Hisoka slides through, takes down Creed as well. And that is going to be Kings able to answer back with another round shy of a blatant miracle out of the side of exclusive. 32 seconds on the clock. The kills 1, 2, 3 taken down. Kings tie it up 2-2. I guess we'll see now.
There it is. That's it.
Oh!
Hey! Let's give a round of applause.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. They have, yeah, that's right. That first round, they captured by objective. But that's not a good thing, though, right? Because we're watching a game that has literally been so offensive-oriented. Maybe that, you know, that first round was a mistake, and I think Kings are realizing that. They're running rampant with it. Marvel in the middle of the map. Spy there with the Purifier. He's going to be able to find 1, but the burn's not going to be enough to shut down anyone else. Marvel going to burn through his Annie as well. Only found 1 with it, and surely the gunny is just as hot. 2 ticks of progress through. 1:19. Clock stopped. Exclusive have no answer for this attacking round opener. And they're going to be a falling victim to what potentially could be the updated rules and regulations here for COD Mobile. The most ticks in the game give you the defending ground. That could come back and haunt you, especially in a game like this where Raid has not had any successful defending rounds.
And it looks like that theory is going to continue as well. A 5-life lead right now in favor of Kings, and Marvel streaked up. Got himself a, Thought maybe we had an EMP there, but it looks like we just got a hunter killer available.
No,
So
that's
maybe
a
not
UAV.
streaked. Oh, is that? Oh, the hunter killer middle.
Don't
Okay.
hit that one,
Oh yeah,
buddy.
so he's got all sorts. He got all sorts of wrong streaks on.
Yeah,
oh
he
goodness.
does. Oh, the AR, it's burning. Hisoka trying to put him in the blender. Timing just not right there. He's trying to get that one perfectly timed. And nonetheless, they are spawning down south on the court side. In the midst of all that action, 18-11, 7-life lead. It does look like we are going to see this defensive round of victory. Not going to happen, bar a miracle. Minute 15 on the clock. Still plenty of time to make something happen. 2 in the feed. Hold the phones. It is exclusive, putting their foot down finally, but Spy ends the pressure. Nonetheless, everyone sit back to the spawn. And we might have a little bit of a choke situation here if Kings can't put the pedal to the metal here and get this job done. Oh!
Now, Marvel going to get shut down big there by Creed, who has been a monster. Oh my god, and he picks up the extra. I mean, did die for it, but takes out the Sparrow is kind of huge. Now with a 4-life lead, Kings in a good position. Hunter Killer is going to be out for the side of exclusive, and it's going to hit the tree. Raid will survive. Only 30 seconds to work with for the side of Kings here. They have the life advantage, and they've got to make a play happen.
They do. No response. 8-5. 22 seconds left to go. They've got to rock. They've got to roll. Champy going to be able to shut down Raid. Here comes the hit into the Tiki. Hisoka on the back end working miracles. Down to the last 3 here for the defense. Shark has the Predator. He's only going to be able to find one with it. And just enough. Did he just get almost executed, or was that just some pistol shots? I think it was pistol. Nonetheless, 2v4. Creed. Neil, the last hopes. Neil taking damage. Neil shut down Creed. Is also going to follow suit in what was an update here in Call of Duty Mobile. Control ends up backfiring in the 3-2 victory. Not a single defensive round won for either team. Kings just played it better.
Listen, we've been asking for control optimization every day for the past year that it has been in the competitive scene, Verdict. And I am so happy to finally see that come to the mix. Maps will not exclusively be a defender round 5 heavy focus anymore based off of the draft. So I think that opens up a lot more possibilities when it comes to players picking and banning maps. And I think that optimization will be very, very good for the competitive scene overall. It started with some of the spawn updates. Started with getting the opportunity to actually not have players respawn when lives were done. And now I think control is about as solid as it's going to get for our competitive scene here. So big shout out to COD Mobile on that one. I
absolutely agree. I don't think there's a better game mode that needed to be optimized. It got optimized. We saw, the spawns there in courtside where you're trying to apply the pressure from one angle. Of course, they need to be spawning in reflection to where that pressure's coming from. And we got a little bit of a first-hand experience with it. So to be able to see that updates finally starting to take effect, love the way that this COD Mobile game is heading. So we'll take a look at the breakdown. Raid, he continued his just bit of terror, 35-28. He started hot in this series. He continued to light it up all throughout the search as well and into this control. And on the last Creed, 31-25, finally has a breakout performance. Absolutely love to see it, but again, it's not enough. Take a look in chat just to see. So it's not kill based. So it's 100% tick based. Wait, I'm gonna have to take a look. I didn't see that. Just from where I have watched Control, it has always been ticks.
Kings had more kills.
And then it goes, the tiebreaker goes to kills. So that one was a clear example. Exclusive had the defending site on that round 5. They had the most ticks. That's the only logical explanation for it, because they were certainly not winning, the kill fight.
They were not. That's correct.
Yes, Bobby. There we go. All right, we're going to take it back to our hostess, Des. Bring us back in, Deanna. Woo, that was a long one. That was probably the best series we've got to see, and it was 3 straight wins for Kings. They had to work for that one.
Yeah, definitely. I was like so excited to see these two teams playing again, because I did watch in the weekend as well a lot. I actually watched the whole broadcast. It was so amazing to watch the players play, and this was like so it was such a nice story there, right? Because Kings and Exclusive are actually going to stage 5. So yeah, it was so nice watching it. But coming into this game today, right, I was excited to see how both teams gonna play with these roster changes. Obviously we did have Shark, we did have Caesar on one team, and also we did have Hisoka coming on the other team on Kings, right? So it was very, very interesting to see how the players gonna adapt. And the hardpoint looked very, very good for both teams, right? They were like all closed, all the players jumped on the hardpoint. Most of them had at least 50 seconds on the hill, so that is very, very good. That actually kept the game a little bit closer, and that's something that we like to see, to be honest. Now moving into the S&D, I think the most determined player, was actually the streamer mode, who was trying to watch the games. Like, he was just connecting and disconnecting. It was quite funny. But also Neil, who dropped 15 kills, right? But he didn't have that much help maybe from all of his teammates, because we saw the kills were like quite different on the opposition. On Kings, most of them were like quite close, and that actually helped them a lot. And then in the control, it was close, and it was nice watching Kings play. It was interesting to see the new changes. Finally, I'm gonna start, like raid as well. But what do you think? Well, actually, no. Do you think that this change will favor some maps? Because it's control, and some of the maps are. Sorry.
I think so. I think, well, from what I've seen, like, the two favorited maps that we've seen, like, standoff work in, or not work standoff, but control work in, have been like very offensive oriented. So maybe this is like a backfire, because or maybe you come in and pre-strategize it. You've got to prevent the ticks, or if you want an attacking round win, you give up the ticks. You want that attack round 5, which is historically not the case that in previous map selections would work out. I don't know. I think you go for the kills, and if you rely on your gunnies, like Kings did in that second round, where it was their first attack round win, you notice that they didn't play the objective after capturing that first objective. They went straight for the kills, and they bled them dry, and that kind of led to them playing that round 5 attacking side. And I think it could be, a back and forth thing. So it just really depended on how like confident you're feeling, and also I guess whatever you can get done on the attacking side. So I think it'd be real interesting. I think it's a great update. I think it's the right direction COD Mobile needs to head in.
So what do you think is the best approach to actually do if you are playing? Do you go for the ticks? Do you go for the kills? Or do you go like as a team combined for both, like ticks and kills?
I think it's just based on the flow of the game, right? Like, if you're feeling it on the attack, if you feel like you can't be shut down, you win your attacking rounds, but you go for the kills instead of getting the ticks. So I think that's kind of what we noticed in that second round again.
Well, I finally understood control. It took me a long time to understand it, and then finally when I understood it, they changed it, so now I need to understand it again. That's not fun. But overall, this is our first matchup, right? We're gonna take a short break, we're gonna hear a word from our sponsor COD Mobile, and we're gonna be ready for the second one. Hi guys, and welcome back. We did have a short break. The teams joined in the room very fast. We are back for the second game of tonight. It's gonna be Luxisterna versus Mont. And I'm actually very excited to see Mont playing again. You know, I did saw them a couple of weeks ago, and seeing them playing again, it's gonna be very fun. And also seeing Luxisterna, I don't think I had the chance to see them play this season. Maybe I was not here, but I'm excited for this. Luxisterna is gonna be with us all broadcast, you know, so we can take them in, you know, we can, yeah. Yeah, Verdict, what do you think about this matchup?
I don't know if I have a dog in this fight. What I will say is we're gonna get a triple dose of Luxisterna, so we better like it, I guess.
Yeah. How about you, Day? Do you have anything to add?
Listen, this may very well be the first time we've had 4 games in EU all season, so
Yeah.
Maybe the last.
Don't say it too fast. Don't say it too fast. We are still in the middle of the broadcast, so
It's not over with
Yeah.
yet,
Maybe
is
that
what
was
she's
the point.
saying.
Maybe that was the point.
Oh, good God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
well, we never know. There's always you. You without the DQ, it's impossible. We did have the DQ in the first matchup. If you missed that, don't forget to, you know, go and rewatch it after the broadcast is done, because we're just gonna have it here saved and later on YouTube as well. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So that's why you actually need to go and follow on YouTube, right? And also follow Verdict because he has amazing content, right? Right. But talking about the second matchup, Verdict, do you wanna go over the maps?
Absolutely, we'll take a look at it. I hope everybody likes to watch Luxisterna play because we're getting to see them 3 times in a row, as well as Hacienda. That's the point here in this one. We're going to see a lot of it here moving forward. I think this is going to be the staple piece. Got 4 matches, and all 4 of them might have that map included. We'll have to see how it pans out. Search and Destroy will be on Slums, Game 3. Brought to you by, that's right, the raid map that Deanna loves so much. Hollywood Hills has never looked better. Am I right, Deanna?
Yes. Yeah.
She said that so excitingly.
Yes, I can't wait to see. Maybe I'm gonna enjoy it more with this like new, you know, optimization for the control, because we don't see it anymore in the hardpoint, right? So maybe it's gonna be fine for now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see control first time in a while, because like with this thing, I didn't know that they actually optimize control, and it's like more entertaining, I could say, to actually watch how teams are trying to actually work for that 5th, you know, round. So I'm looking forward for it. Both teams are here, players already. I'm gonna see you after this second matchup. Have fun, guys.
Okay, Dave. 4 matchups on the night. 2 of them so far have included both Hacienda and Raid. I think there's a pattern here. Those 2 maps just got to be elite, right?
They certainly have to be, and this is going to be a big measure of both of these teams. I think this is potentially a even matchup, just depending on, you know, the version of each of these teams that we have. And Hacienda is a good map for them to do it on. I mean, we obviously have strong points of the map. It's a little bit larger in diameter than a lot of maps as well, so you really get an opportunity to see those anchor positions play their role effectively, and we'll have to see as it continues to roll on. Now, Secret and Wavy for the side of Lux have actually been incredibly strong players for this team, but looking over at the opposition, you got the likes of Jayce and Etsy, who I think are the 2 that stand out the most, at least to me. But overall, definitely 2 less experienced rosters than our previous matchup, but teams that are looking to make a name for themselves their own.
Okay, well, about to get gear up for it. Hey, you can go ahead and spam that start button, admins. We're ready to go. Let's get into the action. Triple dose of Luxisterna on the way. Starts here against Mont. We'll see if they can hold their weight up here, as they're fighting for no, I think everybody is going to get a playoff run. But seeding is everything in playoffs. So we'll see what kind of seeding this Luxisterna team's going to get. I think with the current position that they're in, they're going to be facing off against Typhoon, but they could be facing off against Mobility. I don't know which one I would rather take at this point, because honestly, I don't know who's on either of those 2 teams.
Oh no!
God, it's just been one of those seasons, guys. I'm sorry. We're sorry, guys.
It has.
Gals.
There's been teams that have just flat out rebranded. We've had multiple players flat out rebrand. And we haven't got to see that many games this season because it was so many DQs or forfeits. So I get it. Verdict. I'm right there with you, bud.
All right, well, see if we can make the most of the day. Could be very well the last day we see a 4-series matchup in Mobile Mayhem EU. We'll have to see if it pans out perfectly. Now, we've already seen this one map once before. It was played to a T. Fortunately, it was DQ'd. Well, let's see if Mont put their money where their mouth is. Secret, you said that's the player to watch. He's the impact one as well. Jay finally going to be able to shut him down, but he does take 2 with him before he goes. Diego all over the objective for the time being. With that being said, they're going to be able to rack up some points on contested. Secret now trying to get the bottom side locked down, but it is Mont. We're going to be able to clear off the objective. The back and forth affair we go. It is certainly anybody's game.
Certainly anybody's game that we will certainly see as it continues to roll on. Lux get themselves a little bit of a lead. Wavy in a great spot for defending across mid here, but gonna get the assist there. Gets Etsy, the rotation in from behind. That's gonna be a takedown, but a 20-point lead in favor of Lux right now, and they have doubled back for P2 already. That's gonna make it a difficult break for the side of oh man, is this Mont? Drawing a blank there. But it's gonna be a difficult break for sure. You can see multiples coming in through the garage door, and that's gonna be a big 3-piece for Seikoo.
Oh, there it is. The full wipe. The only setup. It's spoiled. It's butchered. It's Mont. They're all over the objective. They were the number 5 team seed in your stage 4 qualifiers. Well, not qualifiers, but open play. And certainly it is showing here. They are one of the better teams in EU that are left standing after what happened. And certainly Fahim is him, as he's got the heavy going big. It's the Holger. My God, he's still got 38 bullets. And with 26 seconds left to go, they're looking for a little bit of a bump out there. He's going to be able to overstep his boundary. It needs a few bullets from Mix, who's going to be able to find 3 and defeat themselves. Wavy trying to get the contest on through. And with 15 seconds left to go, you can already see the double back. So retreating and licking their wounds, they're heading for new. And certainly they're going to have to find a huge investment off of it, because right now they're down by about 50 points, or I'm sorry, 40 points rolling into it.
All right, well, certainly are. And that's going to be a big opportunity for Mont to continue this snowball rolling. Obviously, a great P2 in their favor. P3 going to open up. It is going to be Lux first on the hill off the back of 3 kills coming through in the feed. Now multiples coming through. You can obviously see the utility. You can see the amount of smokes that we have on this hill. That's going to allow Mont to make a break on in. You can see Wavy was looking for some action here, but can't really make the commitment to capitalize alone. And that's going to allow the opponents to get a big regroup as well. 30 seconds left on this hill verdict, and only one body to contest. It's Joe. He's down as well, and Mont going to get some more points.
Yikes, this one's getting brutal early on. Mont and the boys, they are looking to lock it down. They've got breaks for days there on the P2 and P3 rotations. Over to rock formation we go. Finally, a little bit of uncontested time here. Not so fast, my friend. Etsy at a distance. He's just trying to get some breakaway kills now as the rotation is going to be made. Some of those exit velocity kills, and certainly a lot of velocity being brought here for the boys over at Mont. They're giving it to him. Not taking it easy at all. Etsy making a connection over. Still holding on to his life. And the spree continues on for him. 3 in it. As Fahim starts to fry yet again, he's in double digits with 15 kills. Jay having a little bit of a slow start, but I'm sure he's got some hill time to go along with it. Let's see if he can pick up the slack here with this War Machine. Going to be able to find 2, make it almost a 3rd. No, actually, that's going to be Seikoo who's going to be able to steal those. And certainly Ice Mont making it look easy here in this one. As we see Lux starting to struggle early on here, this first set of hills. Down by about 90 points, Dave.
All right, well, Mont definitely have had a much better late half of the rotation so far as they continue to make things work on this P4. But P1 reset going to be coming your guys' way, and maybe that'll be an opportunity for Lux to get things back under control a little bit. Seikoo full streaked up, does have an EMP available should they need to use it for something. Wavy going to come through with kill number 10, but top frag of the team is going to be Mix on 12. If you look over the opposition, Fahim 17, Seku 18, ZZ 15. I mean, Amont just controlling the kill feed, and as a result, able to control the map as well.
No, yeah, they are folding this Lux Eterna team faster than a folding chair in an Alabama summer brawl. Let me tell you, this one is getting out of hands. It is nasty. And I gotta say, it is certainly not looking any better as we get the P1 reset. 30 seconds left to go in here. Jay absolutely hooking it up. I said he was starting off a little cold. He is absolutely fiery as he does finally start to break even. Oh, what? What was that, bro? Is he shooting through the fountain? Man, I took my eyes off of the screen for just a second. All of a sudden, he's just frying people in the middle of the map. It is disgusting affair right now. And Mont just absolutely having their way.
Well, goodness, a little bit of a kill feed coming through for Lux there, but you got to keep it up a lot longer than that. You let Fahim come through with a two-piece with the pistol out. That's a little bit rough. We do have the Sparrow pop for Joe. He's going to answer back with two of his own, and, well, it's looking like a good possible P2 coming through for the side of Lux. It's look like we're going to get an extra kill out of that Sparrow, but the EMP is out. And that's going to be a little bit of a kind of just annoying thing that the side of Lux have to deal with, but only momentarily. As you can see, that does start to fade away, but the late half break for Mont, and they could be getting ready to cross 200 points if they make this hold.
Yeah, this is certainly looking like the case. I mean, they've been one-man stacking it on the objective and then sending everybody out, and certainly Fahim has been him. Him meets Diego. Diego gets the better of that transaction, but it's at the cost of his whole entire team not being able to get the rake back into this P2 objective. So over to P3 we go. We can see this one shut down here as we do see our second set of hills not getting much better for the boys over at Lux. And we're in for a triple header for them. This is already starting to be a long day after this rotation. The hardpoint has not been their friend. Diego going to be able to find Fahim yet again. He has his number. Go ahead and dial it up now as P3 opens up for business. It is going to be boys over at Lux Eterna on the objective for the time being.
Like 30 points to go, looking like Mont going to be able to close this one out in convincing fashion. And this is just the beginning of a long day for the side of Lux. So going to be a good question to see. Are they going to get warmed up as time goes? Are they going to play better throughout their series? Or will the length of the series cause them a little bit more of a challenge and possibly be a bit more of a hindrance? Well, we'll see as a couple players are starting to streak out a little bit. Looking at the likes of a Wavy sitting on 21, does get the Predator missile out there. Has a Hunter Killer available as well, but is having his time almost entirely wasted on this last hill. And it does look like he maybe gets a favorable respawn out of it, so maybe not the worst thing to happen.
Maybe not the worst, and this is probably the most fight we've seen out of this Lux team so far today. Fahim, though, shutting down the Annihilator player, Mix down the only player in the objective as he gets shut down. No ops to keep the dream alive. 20 seconds to go here to shut this one down. Mont not able to get the job done there on the defensive side of things, but the rock formation, we're starting to see this team come together and potentially shut it down. 12 seconds left to go. Everyone's dying off the respawn as Fahim is absolutely feasting on them. Boathouse, not safe. Down in the office, not either. You make one rotation, one wrong move, you give him one spec, he is going to have his way with you. And nonetheless, the game ends on the back of a 250-91. It wasn't close, not even from the rip. We saw the P2 break come through early, and a lot of momentum just rolling in Mont's favor. They are the number 5 team completing out that stage for a reason. They have drastically been the most improved team in all of EU.
I would say that's a pretty reasonable statement, but it's going to be a big win coming through for Mont here today. In a 250-91 fashion verdict. Definitely a convincing one in a map that honestly started off looking pretty decent for the side of Lux. They obviously couldn't hang on long enough. They got out-fragged, they got out-rotated, and across the board, they just got outplayed. So big performance out of Mont there. Obviously, Sekou and Fahim, absolutely incredible performance out of those two, sitting at 31-18 and at 34-19. And Sekou with 2 minutes and 9 seconds on the hill is incredible for the team. But top is going to go to Jay, just shy of 2.5 minutes.
Okay, well, getting geared up for it. Game number 2 right around the corner. A rough start as the triple header here coming for Lux Eterna. Already off to a poor start. They're going to have to turn it around in the slums. We'll see if they can get the job done now as we are gearing up for it. Mont, absolutely looking good. You mentioned it, Jay, 2 minutes 27. Sekou with 2 minutes as well. And this is a little bit more along the lines of a well-rounded, objective playing roster with the exception of Fahim. But, I mean, let's be real. Fahim was piecing, just absolutely destroying anybody they got in his path. So we're going to see if Lux can turn it around there in the slums. If not, they're going to have to pack their bags and come back to this very same lobby where they'll be facing off in their next matchup. Because, again, this is a 3, back-to-back games for them. Obviously, they've got their work cut out for them in this series.
All right, well, certainly looks to be the case, and it looks like our next game is getting started. So we're going to be going to that search and destroy on slums. Great opportunities here for some of the snipers to really pop off. Plenty of names in the past have shown just how deadly snipers can be on this slums matchup. Looking at the likes of Tectonic, Jazzy, obviously you got Marvel, Terrari in the past. I mean, there's some really solid matchups that can happen.
Okay, well. Oh, hello. This one's getting out of hands quickly. Down to 2. What are we looking at? Wavy here, buddy. You gotta look both ways before you cross streets. Also, you gotta look both ways before you take shots. Good God, man. I mean, I've seen tunnel vision, and there was that. You peeked out of the staircase and looked in one direction. Just like a teenage girl at a concert, bro. Come on.
Goodness. Why you gotta do him like that? Oh, my goodness.
Wavy, get absolutely dumpstered, bro. You can. Love you.
Yikes, man. All right, well, we are getting deeper and deeper into this one. Mont, obviously off to a first-round advantage, and, well, right now it's looking like it might be a second-round advantage as well. We got the player life lead with Fahim as well, taking down Deeg. And that's going to be a big opportunity for Mont to pull off a win here. Joe and Wavy try to make the comeback happen, but they're immediately refragged out as well. And that's going to be a 2-0 lead now in favor of the side of Mont.
A nasty one. It's an evil world we live in here, Day. And I gotta say, nothing eviler than this Mont roster just bullying these first two rounds in. Just like in the hardpoint, they're continuing that same vendetta. Hits over towards the A site. Full 5-man stack onto the B. And sure, they're gonna have to pay for a regang. No casualties as of yet. We'll see if Joe can change that. As he's gonna be able to peek inside blue. Ugh, God. Kind of like the enthusiasm, but the execution piss poor. Secret. You're gonna be able to find one Diego as well. Make it 2 for Secret there. And it brings it back into a 2v1. Sekou, the last player, ice in their veins, or is it melted here in slums? As we know, it is certainly closer to the equator. Gonna be able to win the first one. Secret. Now on the anticipation, looking for the rotation. It's not there. The timing could not have been any better. And it is not going to fool Sekou as well. The back shot's going to come through. Secret wins it. Okay. All right. The gunny was just on his side. And finally around going in favor of Lux.
All right. Well, big performance there coming from Lux to answer back. Obviously, they need this one to possibly get a game 3. But at the same time, how many games do you really want to put yourself through here tonight? We'll see as things continue to roll on. Mont, obviously not a pushover team, and they came through and proved that in that first matchup. Very, very convincing. Showed that their gun skill was superior And they're looking to do the same here as well. We do have the first blood opening up. Say gonna find one, but Mix here for a refrag, taking down Secret. Now the 2-for-2 trade overall. We did get an early bomb plant out of the side of Mont. That's going to leave 30 seconds on the clock for Deeg and Wavy to clutch things up here.
Oh, Wavy, good shots. Able to find a second blood there. Fahim. Okay! Sekou going to be able to get the trade. It's a 1v1 on the backside. Hello. Diego's home. The Fuse, plenty of time to go. And Lux, they are barking up the right tree. Now finally starting to get a little momentum here on the defending side. Finally start to get a little bit of slack cut for them. And when Mont speed running these bomb plants, I mean, back-to-back rounds, they kind of sell the bag there, right? Hey, you stack the objective all at once, surely one head's going to get picked, and surely it has been rounds where they have just been swarmed. Where's the post-plant setup? Where's the positioning? Mont is selling the bag here in this one, and, well, Wavy and team, they're going to be able to capitalize on a few there as everything just gets exploited. Jay, homie, you are not crossbow king, bro. There's nothing kinetic about those shots.
Dang. The absolute savagery coming through, but Lux find a way to take themselves the lead now. With only a single round left before we switch sides, this one could look pretty decent for them. If they're able to take a 4-2 advantage, they'd be in a pretty prime spot to start their offensive assault, but got to get there first, and it's certainly not going to be an easy one. No first blood so far this time around. You can hear the utility exploding all around. Only about 30 seconds or so of our time burned, so plenty of opportunity for the side of Mont to overcome their opposition here. But even with all the trades going back and forth mid, it's only going to be Mix finally come through with one. But Etsy, quick answer back for two.
Oh, the okay. I love the skin. It's beautiful. Not a pay-to-win iron sight, but hey, this gun doesn't need very many attachments for it to be goated. Surely the players making the most of it. Mix, absolute, is going to be able to stay alive, and that is a journey right here as we do see Joe going to be able to take advantage of Sekou on that transition through. Bomb's going to be planted over at B. First time here for this objective. And Mont now on the post plant have not been very solid. I'm going to be honest with you. And right now, they look kind of clueless still on it. This is a swarm that could happen. Let's see now is Diego going to be able to first luck. He's going to get taken out. Etsy on a burner right now. And all he's got to do is take down Joe. He's the one lonely wolf here on this Lux roster. And certainly he's going to have to push into the den. And shut down.
All right, well, a little bit unfortunate there for them, but we are going to go into the second half tied up 3-3. Either team's game right now for sure, and I'll tell you what, the snipers have been doing a great job with opening up with kills for both of these lineups. So we'll see as we switch sides now who's going to have the advantage on their new respective angles. It looks like Lux very, very cautiously playing towards the B site here.
This is what we're used to, like slow, methodical gameplay, strategical. You know, you're not trying to get bombarded by flashes on the rotation. Obviously, we don't have tactician anymore, so we don't have to worry about that as much. First blood does come through. Etsy going to be able to shut down one as the rotation towards the B site. Unfavorable so far. Joe going to be able to get the trade. ZZ in the mix. Able to shut down one. Mix absolutely getting into it as well. With all the action, we've got 3 players left for both sides. Jay, I haven't seen you hit a shot yet, buddy. I am dying to see what you can do with that right tech. You've got 4 kills, so obviously you've been hitting a little bit. But I just haven't caught it, so maybe punch the air out of those tires or something. Do something, Jay, come on. Oh, you missed his foot. See, this is the reason why you're not the sniper, man. You missed the little details. And the
Goodness,
big ones.
man. Goodness.
Roasted.
All right, well. Oh, well. Finally gonna...
Yeah, you deserve to die there, buddy. I love you.
Oh, what happened to Jay say? Should I watch it back on the stream?
Yeah, it was embarrassing. I felt cringe watching it.
Right, sounds good. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I was watching from Deeg's perspective here as he comes through and does get that early bomb plant. It's going to give an opportunity for us to really get things rolling here for the opportunity to clutch things up, especially You can see the angle that he's playing at is great for capitalizing on where the bomb plant is as well. So he's able to do such, but it looks like Etsy might have an idea. He definitely gave his position away with the break on Dead Silence there. Oof.
Okay. Oof is the right answer. Obviously, the movement baited Diego out, and I mean, Etsy, you're making a lot of noise, buddy. You've got to anticipate every angle of approach. You had the right idea, just couldn't execute. And certainly, that's going to be the first lead here for the boys over at Lux in this one. Oh no, this is the second. They actually took a 3-2 lead off the rip. We tied it back after last round. So, Mont on their first round of the defending site, sell a bag. Diego on the flip side gets a clutch under his pockets as well as a 7th kill. 30 seconds into this round, no casualties as of yet, but the stack here over at this B side is mighty strong. However, the bomb itching its way over towards the A side. Dave, almost got to Bobby. Oh, Diego, good shot.
All right, well, 4-3 advantage. Lux could be sending us towards a game at 3 if they're able to keep things up here. Sekou finds a big one onto Secret, and as a result, it's going to leave 3 players alive on each side, and well, Etsy might be looking to get a free one right here as well. Does miss the shot, and as a result, Wavy gonna get the kill onto ZZ. Now Mix got some information here. Little lucky that Etsy missed the first one, but you reshell that? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with them is the correct answer. Lux down the Wavy. One angle being held here as he's waiting for the push. Backside, backstab, folded. I mean, look at him, man. If you got the ragdoll effect on, this guy is literally folded in half, man. He is back broke. Look at that leg, twerking. Nasty. We're tied, 4-4. Lux getting bodied that round. Wavy, no clutch season for you, homie.
All right, well, some unfortunate plays go through there for the side of Lux, and as a result, they give advantage up to the side of Mont, who has now been able to tie things. Dig is going to open up with one onto Jayce. Definitely a big player to take down. In fact, Jayce has been largely shut down during this matchup, and I think that is part of the reason that Lux have been able to keep things quite as close as they have. So far, the 1-for-2 trade in their favor might be able to get round lead back into their hands. They can control things here, but Bob clearly in no hurry to move up right now. They might be looking for another pick to just ensure that their rotation works. But you got to keep an eye on that clock as well.
You do. Down to a minute almost. They found 2 kills off the opener, but they're very slow to make their aggression on towards either site. Bomb's going to be baked there for Wavy. Nobody home on the receiving side of it. And that intel can only tell you a few things. We'll see what they can find over the hop-up. ZZ is going to be spotted. He does not have a gun that can take this fight, and he is absolutely running rampant right now. He is going to get out. Joe sent to do the deed, and now it's down to Sekou and Etsy. Etsy's holding down the B site, or the A site effectively. Takes down one. Mix, going to be able to get the better of the trade. And, well, Sekou on the opposite side of the map, nowhere near to get a trade, nowhere near to shut down this bomb. As it does get planted. 40 seconds left here in the round. That bomb will go boom. Or Sekou will get dropped firsthand. We'll see what happens. Joe right here on the receiving end of this blue side building. Shots are going to be clean for Sekou. Not enough for the kill. The reload not going to come through as he swaps right over to the OK. Okay, we've got ourselves a game. 1v2 style. 20 seconds left to go, Day.
All right, well,
oh!
1v1.
Oh! Ain't no way, bro.
Oh,
Ain't no
Sekou!
damn way. What did we just watch there? Sekou, man of many things, in a 1v3 clutch, simply just easy for him.
Yeah, the fact that they let him get away with that little health is pretty wild. You can't entirely argue with that one, but either way, that's going to be Mont taking themselves the round advantage. They haven't seen this since the, realistically, the second round, as they allowed 3 to go in the row of Lux. Now with Sekou being shut down, that's definitely a big opportunity for the side of Lux. Sekou is 13 deep making plays happen. That's going to be a trophy system destroyed, but also a little bit of information given over to the side of Lux, who once again playing very, very passively despite having a first blood advantage. Secret's going to find ZZ before getting taken down. Now the kills coming through left and right. The 3-2 advantage. Big, big play out of Wavy there. Gets taken down by JSay, but either way, that's going to put us in the 2-1 advantage. Bomb is down. JSay knows it. What is our play here, though?
There goes the nade. Oh, they're going to walk right into it? No, they're not. Joe Diego with one JOB. That's to collect this bomb and get back to either of these sites and set the trap. We'll see if they can get the job done. Jay, he's wrapping all around Panama. Might have made his way into Mexico, too, there, bro. Good God, this one is deep. As he's found himself right back to this B side. Bomb's still yet to get collected. And surely, if JSay holds his ankle, he could have maybe spotted someone coming through blue. Bomb is going to be picked up, planted over towards the A site. 20 seconds going to be pushed back up to 44. Clutch it up. Or clutch or kick here, Jay. You've got a smoke and a Rytech and a crossbow that I don't ever want to see you run again, ever again after this matchup.
Oh, God.
Diego, spotted. Easy kills. He's laying down on his tummy. Jay, can you do the unthinkable with a gun loadout with a setup like this? It's god-awful, bro. I pray for your teammates.
All right, well, we'll certainly see what's going to happen here. Down to the 1v1, down to our last couple seconds as well. JSay, got to stick the plant now, and that's going to give a free kill over to Joe, right? No. You know, with Joe's aim, JSay might have been able to stick that bomb.
Jay,
We're
bro.
going to be real?
Yeah, if we're being real, he might have been able to. That was...
Yes. Yikes.
How do you say it in terms that the audience can relate to? That was...
Yikes.
That was embarrassing for us all to witness. Jay, it was a great attempt, bro. And I appreciate your dedication. But this ain't the loadout. This ain't it. Pros don't fake either. You've got to stick that first defuse. Okay! There we go. Jay finally starting to light him up. He's starting to get on a little bit of a heater. He's on a 3 spree at the moment. This is the most action he's received here in Mobile Mayhem. Search and destroy in quite a while.
Well, you are right about that, but this has been an interesting matchup between the two. We did talk earlier about how our matches would be kind of close for today, or had potential to be close for today. And, well, this is certainly one that's proving to be the case, at least for the search and destroy, as we've now got Dig and Wavy in a 2v3 up against Etsy, ZZ, and JSay. And I gotta say, if you take down Etsy, things look a little bit more doable in this situation, because Etsy has been absolutely frying. But not a lot of time to work with. Down to 50 seconds here on the side of Lux to try to make the plant happen. And, well, it's going to be Etsy, the man we were just talking about, making the plays happen for the side of Mont. And that's going to leave Dig last alive without a lot of time.
All right, Diego, not a lot of time. Not a lot of bomb in your possession either, and 3 players on the flip side of this wall. There comes the hit. Etsy, the cheeky little spot. Diego, before he knows it. Oh! Is going to be able to catch him on the outskirts of the van, and Zeze. Bro, what are we watching here? What is this game? I can't anticipate what we're going to see next. And surely it's a snipe off. Who's the better of the split? Is it Jay or Diego? Jay, if you win this one, I will give you my vote for sniper of the split this season. If you win it via the crossbow. Just for this performance alone.
Just for the crossbow kill?
Just stick to defuse, bro. He's not going to peek you. He's...
Oh, goodness.
I'm embarrassed.
Oh, goodness.
Just stick it, bro. He's not going to peek you. Okay, he is... I can't do this, bro. I'm just, at this point, so... Jay is so lost, man. What are you...
I had no
Vertica's
words.
passed
I have-
away
listen,
from embarrassment. I am just in absolute shambles right now.
I don't know what else to say about what I just witnessed. Holy crap. Yikes. All right. Well, map point in favor of Lux right now. It leads 6-5. Mont would need to find 1 to get us overtime. Vert's already apologizing to chat. Listen. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe what I witnessed there either, dude. It's not just you. But Fahim gonna open up with 1. Takes down Deeg. Fahim was one of the players that really performed in that hardpoint, so I am a little shocked that he's been struggling the way he has so far during this search, but it's kind of right there with the rest of the pack, where everyone's getting kills, just you've only got a couple players that are really finding more than 1 average per round. That's going to be Etsy, that's going to be Seku, and Deeg, who are all sitting slightly above 1. But Lux falling apart, man, and that's...
Yeah.
Got to be around for Mount, right?
That's got to be a secret.
There's no amount of crossbowing that can throw this matchup at this point, right?
I don't know. Hey, if everyone attaches what, if everyone... Wait, did he get the kill? You know what? I'm so damn disturbed by what I watched last round. We're not even going to highlight that one. We're tied up 6-6. It's going to overtime. Everyone's got the rules of the game down and pat. You've got to do it on both fronts. On the rip, off the rip, on the attack. It is going to be JSay and crew. Mont trying to do it on the attack. Well, chat, I think we'd be better off going back to forfeits and DQs at this point. Secret, though, opening up with a 2-piece to start off the round. Mont. Shut it down, man. What are we doing here? I don't want to cast 3 games of this series.
Well, you might not get a choice depending on how Lux plays here, and more importantly, maybe how Mont plays here, because there have been some balls dropped for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with a couple kills coming through early for the side of Lux, it is looking like they can put themselves in at map point once again. Does look like... Ooh, Fahim, if you'd have got that kill, I'd have felt pretty decent about maybe things coming back here, but now you let Secret take down another... That's a little bit rough. 3-for-1 trade in favor of Lux. Might be looking to go 7-6 after this round. Bomb is in the hands of Fahim, so they can make a play based around that, but running out of time. Etsy finds Joe.
Okay, there we go, Wavy. Thank God. I was about to say, man, there was 3 interactions right there where Wavy should have just absolutely ended Etsy's life. And certainly, though... That 3rd time was a charm. I thought it was going to be the one that got away. So, first round in on the attacking side. Not so successful here for the boys over at Mont. They're going to have to dig themselves out of a whole day. Payoff round on the defending side. Let's see what they can do.
All right, well, we're looking for the action here. The question is, can we get it? We get more overtime, or will Lux finally put the nail in this coffin? Right now, no first blood available, but... do have some shots, which means some information onto Joe, but he's going to make it out alive. You can see Mont there looking to just bunker down and play their defense here. Fahim going to find 1 opener with a literal frag onto Secret. Now the 5-4 advantage and time in the hands of Mont.
Time, clear advantage. Only thing you don't have is a confirmed bomb down, and certainly it is in the hands of Wavy, who has repositioned himself in mechanic shop. Fahim going to be able to get the spots there. He gets a little over too anxious. And certainly he's going to have to double down back towards the middle of the map he goes. Etsy going to be able to open up with another blood. And certainly this one getting a bit more interesting as we see Jay finally connecting on some shots right there. Fahim's going to get traded out in the midst of all that action. We've got Joe. We've got Mix. Make it Mix now as Joe. We'll see you next round if there is one. 1v4 clutch up here. Is it in the cards here for the boys over at Lux? Mix, he's got his work cut out for him. Let's see if he can make something happen. I mean, miracles live here in Search and Destroy, but with an HVK and an MW11, I don't think it is highly likely.
Jay, you deserve to get turned on. Jay, you deserve to get turned on. Goodness. The amount of times that I have seen Jay flop today is kind of rough. I hyped Jay up.
That's
coming
actually a
into this
really good
matchup.
name. He should change his name from Jay Say to Jay Flop. I like that.
All right. Catch Jay flop next week, chat.
Oh boy, now it's just
goodness.
mantling invisible vehicles here. No, that's just that's a map glitch. We can clearly tell that there's a Hummer. There's nothing that's given me a hum about him sniping and or crossbowing. It is possibly the most disgusting combination I have ever seen in Mobile Mayhem. This should not be allowed. And surely enough, he does find an opening blood for his team. 1-for-1 trades coming in. Diego has been golden here in this one. He's got 15 on board. Will he be the kryptonite here for this Mont roster?
Well, we're certainly looking for it. Right now, it's not looking to be that likely, but a couple kills do come through for the side of Lux Jayce. Making something look kind of nice there. 12 on the board for him. Back to the crossbow. I don't know. He gets a hit and doesn't even get the kill. That's pain. That's pain.
That's
Poor
the price.
Jayce. Just can't catch a break, man.
Well, let's be real. Has he put himself in a position to catch breaks or catch strays?
Catch strays, 100%.
There we go. 100%. We're agreeing there. What is this? What is this, like, ADSing, bro? Okay. Ain't nobody there, bro. That's the intel that you need. And surely the crosshair placement is very poor with this one. Wavy. Free kill if you get it. Don't let him put you on a t-shirt. Wavy, bro, there ain't no coming back. I'm uninstalling after that one, bro. Ain't no way. The bouncer of EU just did you like that, bro. There's no coming back after that one. I am both in shambles and disgusted. And if he wins this round, I will literally end stream.
What? Oh, goodness.
No! What are we doing? Diego! Shut him down! No, he can't! Jay! Flop! No! Jay says this round's over. He's got a 1v3 Wavy. Man, I'll see you back in Challengers next season, homie. That was disgusting.
I'll give Jayce some credit. No matter how bad he's doing with the crossbow, he's doing pretty decent with the ride tech.
He's doing all right. He's doing extremely all right. That's all I'll say.
I mean, he's got 15 kills on the board. He is now caught up to
I
in
don't know if that's a
1-0.
compliment to him or a... I mean, that's got to be, like, more geared towards Lux, though, right? Because I don't think I've ever seen anybody snipe like this and it go any way that they wanted it to. I'm speechless.
Well,
in shambles. All right, if he clutches this one, I will end stream. How about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get boxed out, bro. God, can we end this game, bro? 16 rounds in. We're tied up yet again. Mott on the back of a Hail Mary from Jayce. That was about as far out of reach. And somehow, he should have first died from Wavy. I don't know, bro.
yeah, probably, but I don't know. I don't know. We're heading on in deeper, though. 16 rounds have passed. You got to win by 2. It means there's at least 2 more rounds of action coming your guys' way, and nearly everybody into double digits. ZZ comes with a big kill on the mix there. And just like that, a round that was all Lux is now all Mont. The clean sweep both times. Mont take the lead again. They put us in match point once again.
This is where the Mortal Kombat announcer comes through. Finish them! That's what I want to say right now in the lobby. To the boys over at Mont and Lux. Well, they're begging for a Game 3. After what I've seen so far in the Search and Destroy against Jayce, I'm afraid that a Game 3 just is not on the cards for us to cast tonight with this particular matchup. 2 bloods come through, 1 for a piece, 1 apiece. Make it 2 now for the boys over at Mont. Zeze going to be able to find Secret, and now everything's starting to be a little less doable here. Diego and squad, they are taking on the heat and the pressure being applied. The spawn is where they have retreated to. And surely they can't throw this one, can they? Jay. Make something magical happen. He gets shut down. And just like that, we've got the advantage on the left-hand side of our screen. Sekou and Fahim are left to pick up the scraps.
Left to pick up the scraps, and that is a not very comfortable position to be in with the way this map has been going for both sides in that sense. So Fahim and Sekou, they total for 28, but I mean, again, everybody's kind of getting caught up. You've got Joe on 13, Wavy on 12, Deeg still leading the charge, 17 kills deep. Bomb in the hands of Wavy. They could be looking to move up here, but they got to be worried about Sekou here in mid, trying to lock down this grave. He definitely hears players next to him.
I mean, at this point, what are we waiting on? Christmas? Like, you've got to make a roll. It's 20 seconds left to go. Make a decision, stick with it. And that decision's finally going to be over towards the B side. Fahim holding down the fort. He is going to take a few shots, give away his location. On the back, the rap is coming through. Diego looking for the gunny. He's going to find one. He's going to find two. And a good execution there all the time in the world. And yet again, back to the drawing board we both go. The target now is 11. And I've got no hope for this one to be a short match. It's already been longer than we anticipated.
Yeah, it definitely has been a little longer than we thought it would be, but you know what? The action's there. We're here for it. All tied up 9-9 as neither team is really able to get an advantage, and it seems that the defense has been pretty solid for both of these teams. It's the attack where we have been struggling. No first blood this time around. You can hear the utilities have pretty much all been burned at this point. Now it's going to come down to just raw gun skill, looking for possibly some picks here as well. We're still running two snipers here on the side of Mont at 18 and 15 respectively. We've got Deeg on 19, solo sniping here for the side of Lux. Big rotation out of ZZ, probably should be a free kill here. Sure enough, going to get it, but not in time to save Fahim.
Bomb's going to get dropped. ZZ's going to find the two-piece collection there onto the site. Etsy trying to get the job done. Diego holding the angle, knows exactly what's going on, and surely the bomb plant is going to secure that location. It surely misses a shot on the backside. Makes it secret, getting a little mixy with it. And here comes the retake. Etsy on site effectively, and Zeze, an absolute nightmare in the middle of the map. He's got the ringside control, but Diego going to topple him. He is now king of the hill. Etsy going to be able to win one. Can he win the second? Mix making the backside wrap. The rotation's not going to be red. Yes, it is. The heady played to a T. Etsy wins those. And Etsy's got 20. Another advantage given to Mont. And another opportunity to sell the bag. We'll see if they can do it here in this one.
All right, well, once again, Mont find themselves in match point. But can they finally put the nail in the coffin and send their opponents to their graves? ZZ going to open up for a big first kill onto Wavy, but you really got to be looking to take down Deeg here, right? That has got to be your main priority. I'm unsure if we got bomb confirmed by Mont, but you can see Sekou pushing on up here, gets some information, but mixing secret behind. Good for two.
Oh, Sekou, big kill. Don't know if they confirmed the bomb was down right there. Certainly, they're going to get an indicator. Someone's going to be picking it up. Joe, wasting any time he can. I think the call out there was, hey, let's leave him on the hook for a little bit. Let's see what he can do on the backside. They're not going to be anticipating a deep wrap. And surely, this trap was set last time we were on the attack. This time, it's not going to be as effective. Body's advantage, not as drastic as it once was. Is where things get a little slimy now. As Joe's trying to rat it on through. Jayce holding the fort down. There it goes. That could be the final blow. Diego, are you going to get platted there? Oh, you're not. And Jayce going to open up the doors for a shutdown. He is. Etsy finally puts us out of our misery. And that is going to be the search and destroy in a nutshell, 11-9. victory for Mont.
All right, well, kind of a must-have round for Mont there at the end. They're going to go ahead and pick that one up, Verdict. That is going to be the end of our series number 2, with Mont taking a 2-0 victory over Eterna. Don't worry, if you guys are a Lux Eterna fan, stick around because there is plenty more Lux action going to be heading your way. But first, heading back to the desk with Deanna. What'd you think of that matchup?
Oh, damn. That was fast. Wow, it was a long, and I was not expecting to have so much S&D, right? The hardpoint was so good for Mont. As you guys said, it improved a lot. They improved a lot. They did very, very good. It was such a big difference between points. The rotation were on point, and also the gun fights. But I feel like the gunfight and gun skill did not transfer in the S&D because we saw a lot of L's. A lot.
I think that whole Search and Destroy was a walking L. I have never just wanted to die casting a series. That was just, I had so many moments where I was just like, what the hell is going on, bro?
I hope like JC was like trolling at some point. I hope. I want to believe
he probably
was trolling.
was, but good God. What was that?
Yeah. Well, we shall not talk about that, I guess. It was funny. On the side of Lux Eterna, it actually started like this, and it started with Wavy and Team, and then it got followed by Diego and friends, you know, because they were like the top players, you know, with the kills on their side, and also on the opposition, we did had a lot of players with a lot of kills, but I can't get over the fact that we had so many missed shots and 1v2s, and, you know, the aim was not today, you know, there was no aim today.
No.
But if you're gonna miss Lux Eterna, don't worry, we're gonna be back with another game, right? Third game's gonna be Lux Eterna versus Exclusive. We're gonna take a short break and hear a word from our sponsor, Code Mobile, and we're gonna be back with Lux Eterna. guys, and welcome back. We did had a very short break because, well, I don't know, I was watching the clips, they were good in the hardpoint, but then the clips from S&D, I don't know. I don't think we have some highlights from S&D. But we are back for another dose of Lux Eterna, and we're gonna have Lux Eterna versus, well, exclusive, right? Second team who actually qualified for stage 5. And I'm actually excited. I want to say this before, you know, I ask you guys. I'm pretty sure it will not be a close game. With all due respect towards Lux Eterna, I believe exclusive gonna have a very fast 2-0, okay? But you know, we can leave some space to actually get impressed. But Dave, what do you think about this matchup?
Well, I definitely gotta say, just with the lineup that we have here, I'm not too confident in Lux getting into double digits in the hard point.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
That was brutal.
Okay,
I don't think it'll be. I don't think
think
it'll be
about
that bad. It won't be that bad. They'll get double digits. They just might not get past there very far.
100 or 50.
That's triple digits. Now we're going from barely making double
Oh, I'm
digits
sorry.
to getting
I'm
triple.
sorry. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, not more than 50. But no. With all due respect to Lux Eterna, you guys did good in the S&D, okay? No, I don't know if you guys did very good in S&D or Mont was like just taking the L's, okay? I don't know. I'm still debating. I still need to see more from Lux. But yeah, Dave, do you want to go over the map selection?
I do not, but I will.
Okay.
I mean, as you guys probably heard earlier on in the broadcast, that we are going to have a lot of Hacienda today. Guess what? Not going to be for this matchup. We're going to be starting things off with a hardpoint arsenal. Another one of those very, very large maps that capitalizes and rewards great teamwork. So we'll see who's going to come out there. Wait a minute. Is this the... Okay, it's just written wrong. Okay, it says...
Yeah.
I was reading it, I was like, wait a minute, this says Kings. But no,
That's what... Yeah, I was confused too.
Okay, yeah. So Search and Destroy, our game 2, will be a standoff. And for game 3, we would be looking at a control on raids. So definitely a pretty solid match here. And we get to see a little bit of Arsenal get played. So can't really complain about that too much.
And some standoff as well, and hopefully not raid. I do believe in exclusive that we will not see another raid today. Okay, guys, I have my trust in you, right? Both teams are here. Map selection is on point, right? You guys heard it. I want to just let it to it. Verdict, they have fun casting. Bye.
All right, such a delight. Deanna will be joining us after this series. This is going to be our third. We're at the halfway point, trying to get it in, trying to get it done, trying to get the work absolutely executed. What I will say is standoff is no longer in the map pool selection. A little bit of an error on our behalf. It is going to be removed from the map pool starting next week with the introduction of firing range being back into the mix. So that being said, we're going to get our last farewell to standoff for Search or Destroy today. And I think that's all right. You know, that's a map pool map we won't want to see too much of. Anyways, exclusive. They're happy to play this one on through, and we'll see how it pans out now as everyone's getting ready to go. Wavy's just the last hope. He's probably trying to reinstall the game after uninstalling it after getting just absolutely manhandled by JSA last game.
Oh goodness. What a game we had there indeed. All the way into some major overtime at Search and Destroy. And we'll have to see if we're going to get that again. I wouldn't think it would be in this matchup. I fully expect exclusive to come through and absolutely dominate the competition. So we'll see as things continue to roll if that's going to be the case, or if maybe we will get a little bit switched up. But only time will tell on that front. I think we're just waiting on a couple players to get readied up, and we'll get you guys into that action as soon as we possibly can.
Okay. You wanted it. You asked for it. We're delivering. We're going to get a double dose of Lux Eterna here today. A triple dose by the end of it. Hope we don't overdose. We'll have to find out come the end of this matchup. Potentially the next. Now, as we do see somebody bail out for exclusive. Not 100% sure. They're not playing this in a 4v5, are they? Okay, there we go. Champions joined back in. Good. Exclusive. They played 3 maps today. They have yet to win one technically. We'll see if they can get the job done here now as we do hop on over towards this Arsenal hardpoint should be an interesting one. Let's see what the kind of rotations are indeed coming through for them. I have to say, they are definitely favored by a mile. When we were making our predictions earlier, I mean, we were being very generous. I don't think this is going to get the triple digits on the right-hand side of our screen. I think it's going to be exclusive through and through.
Well, I would certainly think so as well. It does look like, All right, well, got a Fennec for Deeg here. Definitely a big weapon in the meta right now. One thing to keep in mind is because this map is a little bit larger, though, we may want to double up to a CBR or maybe even a Switchblade at some point just to kind of keep that advantage. But we'll see as things continue to roll on. And the Fennec obviously is a very, very strong weapon right now, especially if you have your cheat codes enabled with your Mythic Fennec, right?
Oh, absolutely. They need to absolutely reintroduce that. I think Spy said, hey, COD Mobile, can you please introduce the Mythic bundle back into, or not the bundle, but the Lucky Draw back into the mix. We'd love to see it. We'd love to use it. 45-0. It is a flawless start here for exclusive off the rip. And certainly, it does not look like it's going to be an easy road here for the boys over at Lux Eterna. They have triple the action today, and it is certainly into the blender they go. They do find 2 points on the backs of the rotation on through to the back half of that time. But here comes the Predator missile, and certainly it is going to find at least one, right? No, lingered up there for too long. They know where the hit's coming from, though, so a lot of value coming out of that one.
All right, well, we're joking that Lux may not make it into double digits in the hard point. Well, I'll tell you what, Exclusive heard that, and they are looking to make it true, keeping their opponents down at only 2 points right now. Absolutely having a huge performance, but it looks like that late break going to come through momentarily before getting cleaned out once again by Champy. But now the pinch coming through. This is an opportunity for Lux to make that break, and well, they are going to get the last 15 seconds or so, but you got to be getting people sent over to new. You can see that Deeg can be too far ahead of his team. Shark's going to get a free one, and there's nobody there to punish. And again, Lux very, very behind in their rotation. They've got 20 points on the board, so it's still within reason. But this is not looking like a good hill coming up for them. Unless they make a miracle break right now.
Well, there goes the operators too. Caesar actually going to be finding one, and this actually might flip on its head, though. Backside spawns are going to be completely compromised. Mix and Wavy, they are through the confusion trying to shoot at each other, though. As we did see the EMP come through for, I believe, what was Champy. And without the spawns or not, they're going to be able to maintain this hill. 95 and counting to 21. Backside's going to be compromised for a bit, but it is going to be back under control. And Exclusive, again, off to a fiery start. They continue the passion here on this P3 rotation with 20 seconds left to go. They are still hanging on to the objective. As Lux are going to waste operators trying to get this break, okay, more power to them.
That's a lot burned for essentially no time on the hill. They didn't even make the break, and now they're not going to be ready for new either. As you can see, we've already got the rotation in favor of Exclusive. Predator missile on a mix could help, though. They take down Champy. Unfortunately, Joe is not able to get the turn onto Creed, though, and Exclusive fill up the feed once again. They extend this lead once again. And now that information is going to give away their position as they launch a trophy system through. And, well, not a whole lot of answers there. Deeg finally going to get the kill, but immediately gets refragged out. And my favorite part of that was he died to the impact from a grenade. That's my favorite.
Oh, man, that's tough. Creed is putting them in the blender. They are chopping up this roster. Lux, mincemeat right now. Wavy trying to get the break. Creed. I mean, if you spawn there, you're absolute. Here comes the Predator. He's going to get the intel of where they're at, but is not going to be able to get the kill onto anybody. Caesar and Shark going to combine for 3 and affiliate. Make it 4. Caesar's going to be able to find a nasty little spree himself. Creed finally going to get ended on his rotation. And just like that, we got a 169-24 game. P4 ending, coming to the P5 rotation, and no breaks are to be taken in this room. Lux, certainly not getting any breaks indeed. Exclusive, just absolutely mollywhopping them.
All right, well, no shock in the scoreboard right now. Approaching the 200-point mark is Exclusive, and they are looking to close this one out as soon as they can. They obviously have already played a match today, and it was up against Kings, and they lost there at the very end. They're certainly looking to recuperate some of their time and points here, and with a 2-0 victory, they could pick themselves up the remaining 20 that they have. And we've only got 4 more points out of Lux since...
P3.
What, the P4 of the first rotation?
Well, we're still in the first set of hills. We are still... This is the first set of hills, Dave. 200 points already to 29. 29. And this one
One
is...
more second there? Yeah.
Yeah, this is brutal.
All right, and here's the reset.
Yep, here's the reset. P1. This is it. If you take a look at the mini-map, which I have hidden on screen because it's so large in-game, it's a difficult one to kind of ignore. Obviously, it looks great, but in-game, you know, it looks a little different. So, 2:12:31, finally breaking to come through. And nothing short of a miracle here for the Keep the Dream Alive. 38 seconds and counting here, as we will see another P2 come through. Lux Eterna living a fight to see that rotation at the very least.
All right, well, right now it's not looking like triple digits is going to be likely for the side of Lux. Obviously, they can turn things around at any moment, but I mean, if you just look at the kills and the scoreboard verdict, you can absolutely tell why the score is what it is. And, you know, Caesar coming up on 30 kills. He had a great game earlier in the hardpoint as well, so coming through big for the team once again. And, well, you've got everybody in the 20s now on the side of Exclusive. Meanwhile, the only player for Lux is going to be Mix right now, which certainly not what I had expected. I was definitely expecting more out of, excuse me, out of Wavy during this game.
Wait, you expected something out of Wavy after watching him get t-shirted by Jay last game?
I expected him to come back with a vengeance.
Yo, this is not how villain arcs start. That is how, like, people's careers get ended, bro. What are you talking about right now? Dream's still gonna live on. You said they might not reach triple digits, Dave, but there's a lot of dog left in this fight. Shark gonna be the last dog left on the objective. He's not a Spanish one, but he is certainly making it switch up there. Caesar's got 32. He's on perimeter control. This one might be done. 5 seconds and counting. They are pulling out all the big boy ops. The Preddy, the Gunnies, they're on point. 250 to 63. Triple digits, not even a question. They got past 50, and that was about as much of a stat that you can ask for.
Yeah, I think that's about the score everybody expected to come through out of this matchup. Exclusive, they're looking to make short work of their opponents here today. And, well, they're off to a good start for this one. Obviously, as you can see, Caesar coming through as the MVP for the team. 33 kills deep, followed closely behind by Creed. The rest of the team all sat on 24, which was only 3 kills below where Mix was at, and plenty ahead of the rest of the side of Lux. And, well, Deeg got more kills in the last Search and Destroy than he did in this hardpoint. So that should kind of tell you exactly how that match went. So,
okay, well, if you missed this one, you didn't miss much. A lot of difference in this skill gap, and I've got to say, there was a lot of difference in the skill gap in the first series that we saw with Lux. They struggled in the hardpoint, found their groove in the Search and Destroy, and that's what we are hoping for in this one. We're not asking for a Game 3, we're simply asking for a closer Search and Destroy performance. Not quite overtime worthy, but we don't want to see them get 7-0'd. We don't want to see that happen. We want to see them put up a fight. And a big opportunity here for Exclusive to earn some 20 points to see if they can get their job done. We'll see if that's in the cards or what is for the Search and Destroy now, as we're getting geared up for Exclusive. The last time we'll see them tonight with an asterisk or a question mark, we're about to find out. Standoff is on the agenda. We're going to see if, you know, if Lux can, you know, with withhold themselves here in this one. We'll see if they can take control at least once here in the search.
All right, well, standoff gonna be coming your guys' way. One of the last times we'll see search and destroy standoff, at least for this year, unless if something crazy happens, but it does look like we're just waiting on one to ready up. Once they are ready, we'll get you guys in. My expectation would be that exclusive probably come through with the easy 2-0 victory, but I guess we'll have to see. Obviously, the last search and destroy went pretty close, all the way into some extra overtime, and maybe Lux can bring it again. Maybe they can capitalize on some mistakes exclusive makes here. I don't know. We'll have to see as we get on into the game. Looks like everybody connects very quickly there. Verdict. Game 2, search and destroy on standoff, heading your guys' way.
Okay. Well, everybody connected in almost instantly. That's always a good sign. It means nobody was left behind. More importantly, it means everybody's on the same page. Let's see if we can get everybody in swing. Quick little hit over towards the A side. You got Shark doing demon work. Breach is going to come through. Joe's going to be able to find one. The trades are going to come through. And this bomb is certainly about to get planted. We'll see if they can cover all odds and ends before this retake happens now. Free going to be able to solidify that bomb plant. Shark, again, holding down the middle of the map. The nade, though, got to be able to shut down one. Diego chucking one from the half-point marker. And certainly has one to show for it. So, Champy going to do the deed. And the pressure's on. 4v3 here for the retake. Shark in the middle of the map just absolutely dicing them up.
All right, well. Oh, big kills out of Shark. My goodness. Oh, my. Before I saw the first one coming, I was getting ready to call it out, and then without even a hesitation, Shark's able to get the turn and takes down Dig coming through that deli as well. And that's going to be exclusive with a not super convincing, but fairly strong first round. Looks like Lux actually going to get the 2-for-1 trade this time around, giving them a slight advantage.
Ooh! Apollo catching some gloves himself. Caesar now for the clutch opportunity. Creed, I just watched that, homie. That first doof should have hit and killed him. The second one should have been just insurance. And certainly, that was not the case. Caesar, last hope, 1v2 here for the clutch. Bomb's been down in the middle of the map. Wavy on the hunt. The trail's gone cold. Caesar might be able to get a little bit of an execution. He is not going to waste the opportunity to get the kill. Nonetheless, that intel is going to give Lux Joe the opportunity to get the reposition and the reevaluation on what route he wants to take here for this one. Knows exactly where the bomb is, and I believe Caesar has an idea that he knows that too. We'll see how he handles pressure.
We got the bomb.
All right, well, things continue on with just Joe up against Caesar. A round that started so heavily in favor of the side of Lux based on the trades they got, and it looks like it might be getting ready to fall short as Caesar, 4 kills deep, is able to clutch things up. Get the second round on board now for the side of exclusive. That's rough. That one is rough to witness.
I mean, hey, look, your SMGs are doing absolute God's work. Yeah, I'm talking about Creed, or not Creed, but Caesar and Shark. Caesar clutches that one, and Shark, well, he was just undeniable last round. Caesar going to be able to open up there with the shots onto Mix. And certainly he's a man of many talents, and sniping is certainly one of them. Champion going to be able to clear off the back alley, and one Wavy going to be out to Diego. Finally starting to heat it up as well. But it is Creed. He's going to be able to get the shots in on another to take down Joe. And certainly we've got ourselves a 2v3 here. Bomb is going to be... What? Caesar, where the hell did you hit that from, bro? Okay, common wallbang spot chat will tell me, but I was watching it from Diego's point of view. It didn't look like anybody should have killed him where he was standing. It just felt like just completely out of pocket there. Good stuff from Caesar. Good intel, good execution, good shots. He's crispy.
All right, well, it's going to be a third round in a row now for the side of exclusive. Neil, the wallbang, absolutely disrespectful. Didn't need to do him like that, but did him like that anyway. That's going to be first blood to take down Joe. It's going to be a early bomb plant for the side of Exclusive here. Now with only 40 seconds left on the clock, miracles need to be made by Lux, and with Wavy getting dropped.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
And then there was one. Diego, are you enough? Are you man enough to take down all 5? He says he can take 2.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
And certainly, I said we may want this one to be closer, but Exclusive says it's a long night for them. 2 matches is a lot to be playing in Mobile Mayhem. We want to end this one early. They are off to a great start, 4-0. And they haven't been very convincing rounds. 2 of them haven't, at least. But convincing or not, they've gotten the job done, and that is all that we can ask for. Lux on the opposite side, I mean, they are taking the punches as one, you know, could only hope to take a punch in a heavyweight fight. And they're staying alive on the feet. Bomb's going to go down over at B. And Lux, they're on the retake here for a 3v3. It's about as even of a matchup as we've got, right?
I mean, pretty much. It's hard to want much more than that, but it's looking right now like this might be their first opportunity. Creed is in a position to maybe defend here, but
Yeah,
no, that's gonna
Don't tell me Joe Hop. Okay, he didn't.
almost
Creed,
almost.
yeah. Creed soul, bro. I know you're the listed heavy player, but
Bomb spotted.
if you got the intel that y'all are going B this round, at least put yourself in Delhi, bro. I mean, there's no way you're in the middle of the map with an R9. Just zero map awareness from, you know, what gun you have versus what position you got to hold to get that bomb to, you know, from being defused.
Right.
Live and we learn. Joe, man, making them absolutely look dirty right here. The slide peeks, they're there. Joe hanging on by a thread, and that is certainly all he needs. Creed can't hit a shot to save his life. He's got 5 on board. Will he be a victim again this round? He is not, he says. He's going to end the pain there. Joe does take down 2 before he goes. Bomb is still in the hands of Creed, and we're down to 2 apiece.
All right. Well, little bit rough in the scoreboard right now, and this 1v2 clutch out of Deeg, while certainly possible, is not going to be a easy feat. He may have just got information on Shark, but the bomb plant coming through out of Creed is going to reset us to 45 seconds, and that's going to allow a 2v1 defense to get set up by the side of Exclusive. Well, definitely got information there, but I think Shark might have got it as well. You can see he doubles back for cover. They know where he is, and that only leaves 2 options on his rotation. With 20 seconds to go, it's looking like easy town for the side of Exclusive right now.
Ooh, there goes the hip flinch on the sniper. Not effective even when you're running and gunning in the middle of the map. Shark just firing away. Certainly, he's going to chip the health down to minimal and finish that one. We've seen round one there on the defending site, and luckily enough for them, now they get the Tester Lux on the attack. It's got to be better than what we just saw on the defending site. Only 1 round was acquired, and that was on the backs of Creed, playing it just absolutely horrible. Hit over towards the A site. Everyone just feeling the pressure now as we go right back into Granny's. We're safe and sound we are. Joe gonna find the first blood. He's been good for many. The C's are going to be able to get the trade on in, and they have literally found themselves inside of Granny's themselves, but hold the phone. Exclusive don't have the player advantage. It's down to Neil and Shark. Oh, boy. Neil, you're nasty.
All right, well, Neil and Shark 2v2 against Wavy and Mix. And I got to say, I would have been feeling real confident in Exclusive, but then that kill comes through. Mix getting their first kill on the board, nonetheless, taking down Shark, who had been sitting on 9. It's going to leave Neil last alive. Obviously, we switch sides, and as a result, you can see Wavy is going for that plant. That's going to set our timer down to 45 seconds, 2v1 advantage, but Neil, definitely a player that has what it takes to clutch this up. Takes down Mix. Some shots out of Neil, but not going to land, and got to be a little bit careful on the push here. R9 in the hand of Wavy here.
Yep, here comes the hit. Neil doesn't care. He wants to smoke the movements. Crispy, Jowo-esque. Bomb's been planted. Oh my god, how
Oh
did you
my
let
goodness.
him break you like that, my guy? Rode him in like a wild horse, had him tamed before the round's over. A little bit of body shooting too, the Elcar. Yikes. That was ugly. 6-1. It ain't no 7-0. But it should have
Might as
been.
well
Good
be.
God. Holy
Yeah.
hell.
And of course, we mean absolutely no disrespect to Lux in that statement. Just the reality is exclusive are a team well above the bracket that Lux are pushing, and well, they proved it here and now. The one more round to go. A back-to-back miracles would need to happen for Lux right now, and well, that's a little much to ask at this point in the day. Does look like that first blood going to go in favor of exclusive, taking down Wavy, and that's all they're going to need. And you can see Lux have already doubled back. They're playing super cautious now. Oh, Shark steps out into the Viper's pit, though, in secret. Takes him down.
Okay. We got ourselves a game here. 1-for-1 trades. Lux, can you capitalize on, not a man advantage, but the demon of the lobby being absolutely out of it? And we're talking about Shark. First to double digits. And Shirley found 3 in the opening round. Secret, you know, a little bit of a... Oh, that was cheeky. Hiding in the tall grass. He's going to be able to take advantage of 1. And what player advantage exclusive had on the backs of Creed is going to be dissipated. Secret. Doesn't see it coming. Earhole. Absolutely violated. He's going to be deaf after that one. Diego, now the last player alive. Is this one done? It looks like it is the case. We'll see what Diego can do. 1v2 here for the clutch. The bomb is in his hands. He doesn't have to go to them. He could force their hand instead. He's just going to make the wrap all the way through the blue site. And certainly going to find himself into the spawn area. Okay.
Well, kind of a bold push, but does have the bomb in hand. Finds a kill onto Champy. That's actually a great position. Caesar.
No scope.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a lot of those rounds did come down to 1v1s and 2v2s. Like, the rounds were fairly close, but obviously the consistency and the skill level that exclusive bring to the table was just too much for Lux to handle. That's going to be a 2-0 victory in favor of exclusive. And Lux, they're not done. They got another game coming as well.
Okay. The triple header starting off very rough here for Lux Eterna. We'll see if they can turn it around against the Team Mobility squad. We'll take a look at the post-actual report first. And we have 3 players left standing on the left-hand side of our screen. Unfortunate situation, but hey, you step in the ring with the heavyweights, they're going to show you a thing or two. And Shark, man, he got plenty of those. 10 kills on board, 8 for Creed. Caesar, that last kill was brutal. 9 on board for him. 5 for Champy, 6 for Neil. Didn't need to do much work. He just let the gunners out and about run rampant on him. And certainly Lux gonna have to figure things out real quick, as they are going to be moving into the next series here momentarily. But before we do that, we're gonna hear back from our girl Deanna. Talk to us.
Well.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Wait.
Well, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there's no way, bro. Can you help us out
I
there,
will not-
Deanna?
it
Talk
just-
to us.
So basically, you know, we're gonna see more of exclusive because, well, someone on exclusive used the wrong weapon roll. Guys, how can you do that to us? How can you use the wrong weapon
Listen,
roll? I don't get it.
Not
I don't
even
know. I
shocked
think
anymore.
that's a miscue, because I've never seen Creed snipe. As a matter of fact, he was listed as a marksman last series as well, and he did not marksman at all. Who let Creed cook?
Damn. Well, he cooked back in this lobby anyway, so he wanted to play more.
Apparently.
Oh god. Well, it's the first time I'm coming in between games, so I'm happy, you know, because I'm always here by myself, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are having all the fun between the games, and I'm like here, being sad, around, alone, and now I'm back, you know? But you know why? Because of a DQ, because it's EU, and we have the first day, okay, after a long break, 2 DQs already. I'm scared for Monday.
God, we got
Just
4
think.
best of 5s on Monday, right?
Oh God, help us.
You
We're gonna
got 4
have-
best of
we have-
5s on Monday. I'm not coming.
I'm not coming
What?
either.
Whoa. I'm DQing too. Bye.
All right,
Yikes.
Deanna has DQ'd and opted to waive her contract for Mobile Mayhem. We'll see her back after this game. We're going to bring her back in. No, we're going to get geared up for it. Exclusive couldn't finish the job up. They have made clinical errors. And that is bound to happen whenever we have, you know, new players being entered into the roster. Am I right, Dave? I mean, there's bound to be mistakes to be made. And Lux and Turner are actually going to benefit after that.
All right. Well, that is true. That is indeed true. And, bouncing back into the game here shortly, I guess Lux get 5 points. I don't see a control making the difference, but clearly they want to play it out. So we're here for it. Exclusive. The more we get to see them on camera, the better today is, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I think that was being pretty reasonable.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
And it does also sound like we are having players ask us to hurry up and start. So
I mean, hey, I'm ready to go.
me too.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. I hope I don't jinx myself here, but I have yet to restart the emulator today. I mean, the game itself hasn't been running as smoothly as it could. It's a bit framey, but we haven't crashed yet, so knock on wood, pray, we don't have anything that happens like that.
Well, you did bring it up. So
Yeah?
if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen now.
Okay.
That's
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I like it. It is the third game of our third series. Brought to you by Wrong Player Rolls. That's right, you naughty boy Creed. You are not supposed to use that shotty. I called you out for it earlier on because guess what, buddy? You are not in a position to play that role very well with the middle of the map on a B plant, homie. That's a lot of space to cover, and certainly a lot of ground to cover here on this B site. 1 tick of progress going to come through. Creed going to be able to shut down one Wavy, looking to spawn trap. And he is all the way back there, buddy.
Right. Well, definitely some big kills coming through for the side of Lux, able to keep up with their opponents right now. We do have 2 ticks of progress onto the B site now. See how that's going to continue to play out. Looks like we might be putting our efforts forward towards A, and I gotta say, you definitely like to see a team defend A a little bit more than the B site, because A is so much more difficult for the offense to break and full hold. So giving up the 2 ticks on both and possibly the full 3-peat on A this early is bad for the side of Lux. Champy gonna find a big kill there. Makes it 2 before finally getting shot down, but it doesn't matter because Creed's there to finish off the hill.
Yeah, they've been putting in double time on B for quite some time. Yeah, quickly. These rounds going quickly. It don't matter about the kills. They will capture the objective along with it. Now an opportunity to strike on defense. Earlier, they could not win a single defending round. To be fair, Kingston either. And that's got to say something. Round 5's determined now by ticks. Secondary priority is got to be the kills. We'll see how that comes into play now, as I think, for the time being, Exclusive have the advantage on both fronts. Let's see what they can do here on the defending side, though. Big Gunny's out in the middle of the map. Pressure now in the middle, or coverage on this B ring site is going to continue. Mix and team, making it look pretty easy for this first tick of progress. Let's see what the second wave of players here from Exclusive do.
Well, we'll certainly see as things continue to roll on here. Obviously, Exclusive got to be the fan favorites for this matchup, especially watching the way they dominated in the hardpoint and in the search and destroy. Predator Missile going to come through out of Secret. Not going to be really helping out too much. And I got to say, one of the more consistent players of today for the side of Lux, currently sitting on a donut. And that is not good for them in this matchup, especially as their lives continue to dwindle away. They did get 2 ticks of progress onto B, but we're also quickly shut down at that point.
Yikes.
So a lot on the line here, and oh man, 10 life advantage now. Yikes.
Man, you see him get sucked into oblivion? That was tough. Shark, 14 on board. He is ravaging through. He was one shot, and he just continued the ego. And I say the ego for this guy's got to be just through the roof at this moment. An absolute beatdown off the rip. 2 ticks progress did come through there on the B side. Extending this one is going to be a little tougher to deal with as you got Caesar now pop the claw. 3 players left to go. They are looking to end this one rather quickly. Day 2 rounds up. Wavy gonna get shut down. Diego did find his first blood, and maybe that might be the difference maker in this one, going the different distance or ending in an abrupt 3-0.
We'll certainly see, but man, Champy gonna find that final kill. 13 life advantage is gonna result in a 2-0 lead for the side of Exclusive. And well, let me tell you, Exclusive were pretty happy with their 2-0 victory. I think they're a little upset that they're even back in this matchup being forced to play, so they want this one to be over quick.
I don't blame them. I mean, this is not a team that you should show any weaknesses on. And certainly they have yet to show any kind so far. Obviously, this DQ that came through was a mishap. Neil typed in the wrong response there. The team's having to pay the difficult ask of a Game 3 vibe here. Let's see what they can do with it, though. Is it going to be a 3-0 or is it going to be a 2-1 for this one? Quick hits over towards the A site. 2 ticks solidified. 3 players make it 2, actually, stacking the hill. Champy looking to go big for the spawn trap. The pinch coming through with the Fury. Oh, he eats a few bullets before making the breach. With 2 minutes and 16 left to go, they're not going to have that operator to work with. Shark, who's been fiery, does have his Sparrow to go. Let's see how he utilizes it.
All right, well, looking like this one might be over in absolutely no time at all. Got to take a B progress already before even 10 lives are taken this round. But A, obviously already being gone, is already such a massive disadvantage that Lux now have to play at, because B is much, much harder to hold. Champy rocking the QQ9 here. Trying to keep his opponents back, but they just had nothing to do with wanting to rotate towards Laundry, so hopefully the rest of his team is able to make things happen here. Shark, good for 1. Champy looks away, turns back, and here's Deeg coming through with kill number 6 on the board. Now, Lux do have a little bit of a life lead, but it's only going to take 1 good team fight here out of the side of Exclusive to be able to close things out.
All right, 1 strike here for Exclusive to shut it down. They've been Johnny on the spot for the objectives. Here comes the grab Vortex. Creed finding maximum value out of it to clear the objective. Off Secret, going to be able to shut down 2. 14 to 12 to life count. Doesn't matter. Objective B has lost its point. The map control just too overwhelming. And not even a little bit of a fight. As you see, they were spawning in Narnia. When that kind of pressure is on your spawn, you're going to be all the way down courtside. And that travel, my friend, ain't it. It is EU coming through with Exclusive's action. They get a DQ in Game 2. But Game 3 was nothing shy of just an absolute masterclass from them. That is how you play the objective, bro. 3-0. Very well dominated from Exclusive. Ooh, this time around they only had 2 with the... Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
look.
yes, I was just going to say too. Oh,
Yikes.
man.
Yikes. They did not want them stats up there, bro. It's okay, we'll go back and clip it.
Did you have... So you're going to go back and clip it?
No, I wouldn't do that. It's petty.
I was going to say, how very rude.
Yeah, that's extremely rude. We know they had a bad game. That's all we'll say. You know who else will say they had a bad game? Deanna, talk to us. Save us from our absolute downfall, our tragedy of today.
I would go and clip that, to be honest.
Okay.
You're a lot
I'm
more
sorry.
savage than I.
we could be like we could do a short, like a YouTube short, like a 50-second, because that's how long this game felt of Control.
Yikes.
I'm sorry, Luxuter, I don't have anything with you guys. You are nice. You came here, played like 3 matches in a row. You guys have my respect, but damn, that Control game.
They've literally played more matches than 117 Not Found.
Yeah. I have respect for them, like they are, the newest roster. I don't think most of the players were playing until now in Mobile Mayhem, or maybe they have another name. But yeah, they still came and they still played like this is gonna be their third matchup, and that's something. Like we couldn't get teams to come and play a game a day, so it's like something. You guys have my respect. Damn, that control was brutal. After that DQ from S&D, right? I think Exclusive really wanted to go and finish it very, very fast. But yeah, overall it was a fast game. It was something that I was expecting. Exclusive came, got the win as I was expecting. They did more points, right, in hardpoint, so that's good on the set of Lux. Eterna, but still, going against like a very strong team as well, I could say right now, Exclusive and also King's gonna be very, very hard, especially right now in Mobile Mayhem. But you know what, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna let them a little bit to breathe. Maybe we will see the stats next round, maybe they will not leave. And we're gonna hear a word from our sponsor, COD Mobile, and we're gonna be back. Hi guys, and welcome back for our 4th game of tonight. Damn, it's been so long. In EU, I didn't said 4th game of tonight. It's usually 2nd game of tonight, and that's all. But yeah, it's in the past. We let them in the past. I'm sorry. I like to keep remind you about their DQs. You know, it's like funny. But we are back with the one and only Lux Eterna, and we finally have like another team joining us today, Team Mobility, right? I'm finally gonna see them play again. Well, some of the players you guys already know from the chat, and you guys hear from the casters there, right? You guys know them, so it's gonna be very interesting to see. I'm looking forward to see how Lux Eterna is gonna react after that very fast control game. If their momentum gonna be down, if they will not be able to, you know, play against Team Mobility, or maybe they're gonna actually do very good. I'm curious, but further before that, what do you think about this matchup?
I don't know. I don't have an opportunity to kind of scale what Lux Eterna is capable of. This team, TMGG, certainly shows promise to be pretty solid. The hardpoint should be a challenge, is all I've got to say.
Yeah. Well, we have Legacy. We have also Denisios, so there are already 2 players that we like saw in Mobile Mayhem, and they were one of the players that would always improve and perform good. And also Feint, we have Nutella, who is very good also on the OBJ side, and Mari. I didn't have the chance to see that much of Mari, but like I did saw him prior, and I do believe that this roster is very, very capable to actually have a very fast hardpoint. Now, I don't know about the SND, because in the SND, Lux kind of does decent, you know, but I feel like coming to the respawn side of, you know, the games, I feel like, you know, teams like Team Mobility will have the upper hand in hardpoint, and also if we're gonna have a control as well. So yeah, do you want to go over the maps?
Yeah,
No.
I guess I can do that for you. Yeah, since you asked so nicely. We'll be starting off with our hard point. Game 1 going to be a Hacienda. So return of Hacienda. We mentioned that we're going to have a lot of that here tonight. Game 2, Search and Destroy on Slums. And Game 3, we've got Control on Standoff. And then next week, obviously, as Verdict mentioned, we'll have Firing Range returning to the Search and Destroy map pool as well.
Okay. I am actually looking forward to you know, see again Firing Range is so nice. But yeah, both teams are here. I feel like Lux Eterna didn't actually leave the lobby for the past 1 hour and something. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys have fun, and I'm gonna be back afterwards.
Alrighty, you said it right here. I was incorrect when I quoted it earlier. Only 3 out of the 4 matches are going to include Hacienda. The last one was the only one that included a different map, and surely I said what I said right at the time that match ended, and it went right to an Arsenal. So 3 out of 4, we'll take it. Hacienda is going to be played out here in the last hardpoint of the night. Thank God we're getting geared up for it. We're going to see one more series, and the triple header here from Lux Eterna. They've earned 5 points out of it so far. Do you think they have the opportunity to earn at least 5 more, Dave?
I definitely think this is probably their team that they have the most likelihood of finding a win against. So I think they've definitely got a chance to pick up more points, as much as 20 if they were to win in 2-0 fashion, but it's certainly not going to be easy with the likes of there's some big names that we've seen in the past on this roster, right? Nutella never really found the piece he needed to be completing, right? You know, a great player that just maybe needs to find the right synergy in a team. I'd say the same about Denisio and Mare and Legacy. So these are very, very strong players that Lux are up against. But the one thing I will say about Lux is their teamwork has actually been fairly solid for a new team in the mix, right?
No, absolutely. I completely agree 100%. We'll see if it pays off now, as we've seen. A little bit of a controversial start. That's not a shot at Nutella, as he is going to take some shots indeed. Lux on the point off the rip. This is actually one of the better starts we've seen out of them. A lot of map control. Top side lockdown on the objective. We've got plenty of action. Diego is actually playing the best position on this map you could possibly play as an SMG. And he is going to have to double back and reinforce on the backside. No gun out. Denicio going to be able to cut him down in the transition. And P number 1 halfway through. It is the side of TMGG all over that puppy.
All right, well, definitely a close game here off the start. Mix having another good opening for himself here today. 6 kills on the board for this hardpoint already. The P1, a little bit of trickle, going to go over to the side of Team Mobility, but look who's here and ready for the money hill. That's going to be Lux. They are getting cleared out quick.
Oh, Secret, you've got to turn around. Take that, Gunny, bro. We can't run for the hills. And certainly a very good advantage just kind of soiled on the backs of support timing. We'll see if they can get the break on the backsides. Through the secret site, you're going to see Diego try to make the transition. Mix, shut down Wavy, the last hope. Oh, finds 2, but the third, too much to handle. Nonetheless, his team is going to be able to prevail as they do get a little bit more of a favorable spawn. On the backside, it's a little bit uncertain. Where will they try to strike? And the hit through the back is going to prevail for a little bit of a contest, but that's just about it. Diego, yet again, catching some strays on the backside. Wavy there to get the trade. And lo and behold, we got a little bit of a break, and it is going to stick. So the last 15 seconds is going to go in favor of the team in blue. Lux, the best start they've had in hardpoint all day long.
Absolutely right there, Verdict. But again, I think this is the team that they most evenly match up against in, at least for their matches today. And they've played a lot. And again, this is a whole nother factor that you have to consider for Lux here is how are they balancing the burnout, right? I mean, they've had 2 very, very tough matchups. They come into the matchup that I think they have the most chance in maybe the most uncomfortable shape. But we'll have to see as things continue to roll on. We'll have to see how challenged they are in the mental game and where they're able to capitalize. Because right now, they still maintain that 15-point lead above Team Mobility.
Oh, they absolutely do, and I'm just taking a look. Who is Ballerina, you might say? I think that is Fans. Someone might have answered that already, but again, you have to excuse me as I probably wasn't paying attention at this point. Right now, we're paying attention. All hands on deck. Over to P4 we go. The shuffle. 3 players in blue already making the rotation, trying to make the transitional kills as Diego is going to have a little help from Secret. The lead going to be handed right back over in favor of TMGG. So we got a 5-point ball game rolling into it. First set of hills. Already looking 10 times better from the side of Lux already. Let's see if they can keep that same momentum. Here comes the first wave of players. 2 chopped down, back and forth fair. Here comes Legacy. He's got a bundle of joy. Hello. The claw, it's aquatic, but it's not going to be good for the 3-4 piece. Does find 3. And it's not going to be enough for the break. Nonetheless, Secret going to be able to pop the ante. We got ourselves an interesting one here on the hold. 15 seconds. Make it 20 seconds, actually, is where we're going to see them at the moment. And with 30 seconds left to go, it is going to be TMG trying to strike from both odds ends. Oh, good God, Secret, good hits. All right, Team GG. Getting the break on in. That's going to lead us to our first listen, and we're going to go ahead and jump on in with Denicio and crew, find out what they're made of. 92 to 79 and counting. We'll see the P1 reset come through along with it. We'll see how they handle the heat.
He's still on balcony.
Lobby, one lobby, in the inicio.
Top red,
That's one dogs, that's one dogs.
yeah, I get it. Behind 1 HP.
In the lobby.
I need to.
One top balcony. That's 2 balcony. One top red, one top blue.
Yes, top red.
As spawn on the balcony, as spawn on balcony.
One more top red mark, should be left.
One
Sorry.
One on point. In front of Con on point. I need to help on OBJ.
Yeah, he's on con, he's on con. Nice.
One
One more con,
connect,
inside con, inside con. That's okay.
Inside con.
Top
One
blue,
more.
top blue.
One more side, guys.
Don't tell her watch left, watch left.
Two kitchen, guys.
Kitchen, last one kitchen.
Top balcony.
That,
Top
kitchen
right
that.
there.
Yeah, the balcony.
I'm going next.
Dead.
Take the script. Take the scripts.
Is that out? I need help.
Watch my secret.
One is cinema side, one is cinema side, one is no.
Top red, guys, top red.
I got
Push
your
up.
secret free.
My
One does
fuck's
secret.
sake, Nutella.
I got your secret,
That's chess.
Don't respawn. Tell me when I can spawn.
Chess that.
No.
Yeah, no.
A spawn pool.
One is the
spawn
one is the
statue.
trophy. What's your trophy? Claw trophy.
HP.
One secret. I smoke him off. Mara, help us, Craig. Mara, push up with us.
Two driveway.
One behind you, Mara,
Yeah,
behind you.
no. One.
Oh, that's got to be a little bit of sag and pain. A combination of all those comps, not crispy just quite. A little bit of a struggle getting back into the swing of things here on the P2 site. Bunch of operators popped here and left hand side of our screen, and it's wavy. Gonna be able to shut down one day. Talk to me if you're back. No, he's not. He's kind of stuck in that one. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in for a second listen in. This time around, first time we'll get to hear from the boys over at Lux Eternal. Let's see how those comps sound.
Antes que nos recuperen.
Top blanco. Uno va retumbado.
No, next. Son varios en.
Hay una escaleras.
Sí, hay uno que está cortando rotación, Cuidado.
Jardín. Una bala jardín. Tiro pre.
Estaba detrás de la...
Hay uno jardín, dos top y uno caseta.
One is office side. Dead office. One claw office. Punto abajo.
Punto una bala a la derecha nada más, salir de caseta. Garra atrás en el spawn.
Claw dead, I got a claw dead.
Te das cuenta, ninguno está teniendo respawn de ellos tampoco.
Top.
Top 1.
Muerto top.
One shot con granada.
Muerto otro.
Hay que rotar ya.
Punto. Rotar.
Rotar, se morir, rotar.
Vale.
Rotar.
¿Cómo trae uno?
Nice. I'm gonna go you guys. Get scraps, don't leave it.
Punto next. Dos next.
Tocado.
All right, comm checks are in. Both teams looking pretty solid. 40-point advantage, though, as we roll over to P4. Dave, talk to me. Who had the better comms?
Honestly, I think it's fairly close, but I would say the information that we got in the comms on the side of Team Mobility definitely was a little bit more solid. Maybe some of that veteran experience, but again, Lux, they don't necessarily seem to need all of that. It feels like they are just a well-knit team when it comes to the way that they play together. So they were able to capitalize on less information, and as you can see, they have themselves about a 40-point lead right now. And this is the matchup that we said they had the most likelihood of winning. And well, I think the scoreboard and the rotations are proving that right now.
No, you're absolutely right. Right now, it's a 30-point advantage. Still in favor of the team in blue. Lux Eternal yet to win a single hard point today. Not even close. The first one, they've actually made it into triple digits, and they actually might be able to run away with it. Last 7 seconds up for grabs. And the leader advantage is going to leave them up top with all the control, all the cards in the deck. And it does look like TMG are going to be forced to play P1 and then some. We'll see if they can bounce back now as things are getting a bit crazy and chaotic. Lux in the power positions. They're going to hop the hills along with it. Nutella Bro, who told you to put a red dot on this gun? Shoot him. There for the 2-piece. He's got 21, but wow. What a loadout.
Yeah, it is certainly interesting, but if he's getting kills, I guess it works, right? But he's certainly not one of the competing players for top frag. Right now, we're looking at Legacy being far ahead of most, sitting on 37 kills right now. We do have a couple players that are kind of close at 32, 31, and 30. But only about a 10-point game right now separating these two teams. Plenty of opportunity where Team Mobility could still bring things back. Obviously haven't let things slip out too much, and there might be just enough time for them to tie things up here. But we're really going to be looking at this P2 rotation that we can see Lux are already set up for on this defense. You've got Joe there playing a little bit further out, looking to get that information for the team. You've got Mix playing that head glitch in the middle as well.
Okay, well, the setup is here. It has been preserved for the time being. Secret doing God's work in the connector. Unfortunate Nutella going to be able to shut him down. But it's Secret who gets the last laugh as the break does not come through as of yet. Faints the last hope in it. No, it's Denisio. Hold the phones. We got a break in favor of the team of yellows, TMGG, who are going to be able to slide on through. And they're looking to snag this round here on this rotation. Unfortunate for them. Lux just have a better game plan for the pinch. The last 20 seconds is going to be pretty much a free-for-all. Altella from the backside, gonna get a spawn on in. Wavy gonna be capitalized on. The contest is still gonna be through for Secret, who is gonna be able to find one, make it two. That's a third there along with it. Nonetheless, unoccupied point. And the scraps for days going back and forth. This one is certainly going to be a toss-up. We'll see who wins the rotation. It does look like favorable spawns for the side of Lux Eterna. Let's see if they can strike early.
All right, well, the big kill out of Wavy there shuts down Nutella, but it's not enough to hold off the opposition as you've got Denisio and Legacy cleaning up 4. Just like that, Team Mobility find themselves in the lead. Points on the board to close things out here if they were to get it. Nutella knocked immediately off of the Purifier, but Ballerina, a.k.a. Faints, making it work right now with that War Machine in hand. Denisio gets one on the Hunter Killer as well.
Oh.
Got a lot of contest out of Lux right now, but the fight wins for Mobility.
Oh my god, Faints, you got twinkle toes. My guy is dancing circles with his ballerina style movement. Gotta say, love to see the preservation of life. And man, did he ever put up a fight there. He's gonna be able to find 2 on the rotation there for the Preddy. And now we're heading over to P4. Only 15 seconds separating this Team Mobility from victory. But an early investment in operators here for the setup is going to go for Spoil. Mix and Secret both going to get traded on out. And Team Mobility might be able to shut it down. Here comes the respawn. Legacy going to choke the claw, though. And that's going to give Lux an opportunity to get a break early on in. 48 seconds left to go here in this objective. Either team can win here, Dave.
Either team could win, but the bar is really held against Lux right now. Only 9 points to go for the side of Team Mobility. That means you can't give up any trickle at the beginning of a hard point. You can't give up any trickle at the end of a hard point, and you certainly can't get broke as well. So we'll see what's going to happen, but kills trading through back and forth. The contest is good. That officially gets us to where Lux cannot win on this hill. Nutella looking for some action here, and he's going to get it because he has a bad weapon in hand. A little bit unfortunate for him, but a big comeback underway for Lux.
Oh my god, what is this game? 9 seconds left for the team on the right-hand side. It could be a dead draw. Rolling into the reset. It's a 2-point advantage rolling into the P1, and all hands on deck. Lux looking to get the kills, looking to get the map control. They're going to get wiped. TMGG looking to swarm the point, and they've done it. 7 seconds needed. Can they hang on for dear life? Here comes the hit through the connector. It is going to be shut down. Faints. This ends here, he says. At a 250 to 244, an electric game 1, and a 10 times better performance from the side of Lux Eterna. Still not enough to take a hard point all day long. 3 series we've seen them, and this one was certainly the one for them to actually win. And it's very unfortunate for them. Very fortunate for TMGG, though. A hell of a bounce back for them. At one point, they were down about 40, 50 points. They started to make things shake there towards the end, and certainly it was enough just to get the job done, 250 to 44 style.
All right, well, big opening for the side of Team Mobility. Took them a little bit while to get things rolling there, but in the end, obviously you can tell that they were able to just barely close things out with that 6-point lead, and part of that is due to just how strong of a performance Legacy had, coming through with 51 kills on the board and was able to pull together over a minute on the hill on top of that. So great performance there. You had multiple other players make it up into the 40s. I mean, you've got 4 players in the 40s on the side of Team Lux. And, you know, the kills was able to get them a lot of their rotations and lock down a lot of hills. But just kind of, you know, a single gunfight or two there at the end could have won it for them. So a little bit unfortunate, but everybody really did, you know, within margin at least, pretty solid that game, with the bar of Mari definitely underperformed a little bit. Nutella, 30 and 42, definitely went a bit negative, but 2.5 minutes on the hill. I don't think you can complain about that one.
No, I don't think you can complain about that one at all. So, big game one for both teams. It is Team GG who come out victorious. That's going to lead us to what could be the last game of the night, chat. Is a 3-piece here, a 3 triple header, 3 series indeed for Lux, and out of the possibility of earning 60 points, they've only earned 5 thus far. Is that where their journey ends here in Mobile Mayhem? Or, hear me out, we get to a game 3 and things get a little dicey. Who do you think? Who do you got? What is going to happen? Is it going to be a 2-0? Is Lux going to fight back? Or are they going to see that game 3? We're about to find out.
Well, I guess we'll see. Lux have had the most chance that they've stood in their search and destroys. And so far, this has been a much closer matchup than either of their matches. So maybe this is where they actually come through with a win, get us to a game 3, get themselves some more points on the board. And, you know, I definitely hope so. This is a team that I am for sure hoping to see come back for seasons to come as well, regardless of what happens here for the rest of today. But bomb in the hands of Wavy. Going to be rocking the prize fighters for speed. And then the HVK rocking the jumper cable skin. So a couple kills do come through, traded out. Team Mobility going to have the advantage, but Joe answers back and makes it 2 for 2.
Oh, Joe. Coming in hot, baby. Love to see it. Diego not hitting the shots that we'd love to see him hit from games past, but he's going to have to reload that DLQ skin and certainly does not like the position he is in. Forced to double back. Mari and Denisio, last 2 hopes here on the defending side. Not a great round for them. Wavy. We saw him get absolutely pieced on this map earlier. Let's see if the team can come through with having his back. Mari looking for the cross on through the rotation. It's blue. It's free. And surely enough, that's going to be your bomb carrier down. And we've got an even matchup on our hands. 58 seconds left to go in the round. Joe and Diego, they're not just names that rhyme. They're the names of the team of the players that need to clutch it up. Let's see if they can get the job done. Joe, first one to go. And a 2-piece now needed here from the boy and Deeg. Let's see if he gets the job done. Whoa! A little bit of a smack that right there. The booty was exposed, and the shot went in. That's $1 million wound.
All right. Well, pretty good reference there of Verdict. One of the few non-cringe W's.
All right. He got no legs.
I liked it. But either way, bomb in the hands of Deeg. Could be looking for the plant here. Does look like he waits it out on the fake, but the question is, you can see he's planting on his side, which means he's probably wanting to push towards garage, but immediately gets bodied by Denisio. Be a first round lead in favor. Wavy got a little bit of a reconnect there.
Yeah, did you see him kind of crack up? It was like rigor mortis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that body was jumping, bro. Yo, Denisio, I don't know what gave him like the green light to just full on sprint. But my guy booked it towards that bomb site. He said, hey, I'm going to need you to hustle up. And what could have been a 1v2 clutch there from Diego is going to be just a bit shy. Here comes the R9, Legacy. He ain't doing it with the snipes, he's doing it with the heavy, the master of the snakes. And surely, he snaked it on through towards that box site. Bricks now compromised. Player advantage to the team on the left-hand side. And this one's getting a little bit more dicey as it progresses. 4v5 here with 1:20 left to go on the clock.
All right, well, Joe coming through with a big kill onto Legacy there. Mix gonna follow it up with Nutella as well, but Dinicio here to shut him down. And then Dinicio falls, so the whole chain just resolved in that sense. 2 versus 3 advantage in favor of Lux. Do get the bomb plant. That's gonna set our timer down to about 40 seconds remain. Ballerina gets 1. Gonna leave Mari last alive. Joe shuts him down, all tied up.
Oh, that was an ugly shot. I don't know what that was, Mari. Couldn't connect with the Koshka. And certainly the Elcar. Not, well, that wasn't the Koshka. That was a Rytech, bro. What was that? Why did he spam a few shots before he left that position? I don't know, Mari. We'll see if it comes back and haunt you, though. Elcar just not hitting either. And that leaves us at a split draw decision for the time being. Bait being hailed on a hook there, Lux. Wait for the push. They get 3 for free, and all who push through bricks get shut down. Mari also following suit. Dinicio gonna have to fight for his life. It's a 1v5, and certainly that bomb going down not gonna be his friend either. Joe gonna be the first to encounter. Joe gonna be the last one he sees before the round's end. A 2-1. Quick round there for the boys over at Lux.
Right, well, Lux, this is where they stood the most chance in their matchups previously. We'll have to see if they're going to be able to bring it through for this one as well. 2-1 advantage. Could find themselves a game 3. Could find themselves their best bit of competition for the day. Again, this is a team of veterans to the Mobile Mayhem scene versus a team that is largely all new. So I'm glad to see some of the younger talent coming through and putting their foot forward here, trying to make a name for themselves. That one looked like it should have hit, but somehow Deeg is going to miss out on that kill onto Nutella. But Wavy going to answer with 1.
Oh,
Deeg.
yo. Oh, Mari. Oh, you scrubby little thing. Mix. Gonna be able to shut you down, Ballerina. He ain't dancing around that kill. He's gonna shut it down. It's Wavy and Joe. Feints and Nutella. Well, just make that Ballerina because Nutella, well, he hasn't got a kill yet, and he's gonna get dumpstered 4 rounds in a row. Gonna leave an awkward position here for Feints to clutch up. Let's see what he can do. Bomb's making its way over to the A site. And Joe and Wavy. Oh my god, dude, that lightning just hit and it sounded like it was about to like scorch me. Just like Ballerina just got scorched. 3-1 now for Lux Eterna.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted.
All right. Well,
Destroy the objective.
3-1 Lux. Maybe their best chance of finding a realistic game at 3 here so far today. They certainly have not had easy opponents, though, in the likes of facing off against both Exclusive and Mon. Now here they are going up against Team Mobility. Lost the very, very close hardpoint while they're looking to possibly bring the Search and Destroy home right now. We've got 2 more rounds. Deeg gonna find a big kill there, but if he would have landed the first shot, he could have saved his teammate. But either way, gonna be a 3v1. That's gonna leave it Dinicio last alive. Only 2 kills on the board for Dinicio as well. Definitely not a spot we're used to seeing him in. But...
Hate that push. I mean, there's not much you can do in a 1v3, but
Yeah.
you've already, made not the start that Dinicio has anticipated so far. Nutella is absolutely right there along with him. So they combine for a total of 2, and Dinicio has 0, so that'll just tell you a story. Denicio's trying to strike early there. He's going to be able to find the head there of Wavy, who has peeked that angle several times in a row. It finally gets taken down. Diego lining up some wallbang shots, and, well, none of them are absolutely going to land. Lexi going to be able to find another, and so begins the journey for the 3v5. Minute 30 on the clock as things have progressed rather quickly. Secret going to get dropped as he does take down 1. It's all on Deeg. 1v4 with a dream and no bomb in hand. This one might be going back in favor of the boys over at TMGG, who have kind of struggled, so desperately needing a round for themselves.
Man,
God.
Deeg these past couple rounds has been on fire with the shots. And, well, it's well needed, but it's going to be last alive this time around, looking like we're probably getting a team mobility round in their favor. Bomb is down in mid, and I think multiple players know it, but Mari is going to find the shot. There it is. Second round now in favor of the side of team mobility. But we've switched sides. Will their offense prove to be a bit stronger than their defense, or will Lux find their first search and destroy win tonight?
All right. Back and forth we've gone. 4-2 lead. Defending site there for Lux now as we got the flip. It is a flush on through towards the A site, and certainly if you learned anything from this site earlier on is you do not get caught effectively on the bomb site. Denicio understands the repercussions of those actions, and he's going to be able to get a little bit of map control there. Diego, the last one to survive on the right-hand side. Not going to matter. 3-4. Lead starting to suddenly grip away, or lose grip away for Lux. It certainly could be where we see this with tied at next round. Let's see how it pans out for Lux.
All right, well. Ooh, Denicio opens up with a good kill this round. Puts number 5 on the board. Gonna make it 6 as well as he takes Joe off of that heady. Almost able to find Secret, but Secret is instead going to drop Legacy. And Bomb is down. Mari falls, faints. You can join him. Denicio able to clean up Wavy, but Secret here waiting on the rotation.
Oh, no.
Then drops it to Nutella,
Yeah,
who's had
I can't tell you
horrendous game so far.
how many times we've seen players just get locked in on one angle on this map and just absolutely give it away for free. I'm not saying that the read needed to be perfect to anticipate a shot right there, but it does not help when you're looking in, what did I say earlier, one direction? Gotta be a little bit more flexible here with it. Right there, Mix going big with 2-piece as things are tied back up, and the bomb is going to be confirmed down. Denicio confirms a headshot, though. It is going to take down one of the top frags on the right-hand side of the screen. Well, I say their top frag. He had 6, which is combined for a low frag, so maybe it wasn't that much of a trade.
We'll certainly see. Not going to be an easy matchup for either of these teams, obviously. All tied up 4-4, and now Joe going to be the last alive. 9 kills on the board, though. He has been doing pretty solid. You would like to think if someone on this team was going to clutch it up, it would be Joe at this point, but he's got a 3-1 on to Mari. He does not have Bomb, though, so that's something that he has to work around in the next minute, but only one player left in Feints. Bomb's going to pick it up. And this is about as free of a B plan as you get. Obviously, we have more information than Feints does here, but...
Oh, I think that's a missed opportunity. You said it was a free plant, but with the positioning of the player at that particular time, if you plan it for this backside towards your spawn, you might be able to get it down and get better positioning on the pulse plant. Joe forces the gunny. Feints. I think he pooped the bed there, bro. That was about of a misplay as you could have. There was a lot of uncertainty on, do you make the commitment to get that bomb plant down? And if so, what positioning do you do? And in the midst of all that, Joe says, I'm just going to force your hand. You're not going to win the gunfight. And of course, Joe's feeling it. He does not miss a single bullet. What could have been a lead in favor of TMGG now going to be a little bit of a misplay. The 1v2 clutch coming through. Joe absolutely giving the boys the business. Wavy going to be able to find first blood, but gets traded out quickly. Diego and Secret right along with it. Legacy not able to stay alive, and that bomb down. We might be on map point after this one.
All right, well. Lux. Big question is if they can get us that game at 3 coming your way, Verdict or not. Does look like we're looking at a 3v3. Bomb is going to be down and confirmed. But, oh, Mari hops the corner, takes down Deeg. Nice headshot. It's going to give them that player advantage, and now they got to work on this bomb recovery as well. You can see Mari pushed up a little bit, could run into Joe here, but Mix is good for Denicio. Now with that kill coming through, that refrag onto Mix, it's going to put Mari and Ballerina in a 2v1 against Joe.
Oh, Mari! Oh my. That should not have been a round that goes in TMGG's favor. All the advantages in the world. And Lux couldn't find that one. We were yet again tied back up. Mari patient as all get out. Finally anticipates the movement there from Lux. Joe. And hold the phones chat. This one not quite over with just yet. I said map point was going to be the case here in this one, but we've taken a series of unfortunate events here for the boys over at Lux Eterna. And I mean, just a catastrophic round there on the back end. Payoff round. Slow and steady wins the race here for the side of TMGG. They have taken about as much time as one can hold. Denicio going to be able to pick up the first blood. And he's been golden here in the second half. He's got sights on one more on the backside. Is just going to go ahead and peek the middle of the map, and certainly Pace Prices. Boy, oh boy! What a little bit of a show there and a montage for Denicio as he gets 4 to go. Yeah, I mean, he just single-handedly picked that team apart. Was that 4 or 3? I couldn't tell.
I think it was 3, but I could be wrong.
You could be right. Yeah, I think it's 3.
But either way, 6-5 lead is Team Mobility. Now on a match point. And with Feints opening up with one onto Secret. It's definitely a big one to get out of the way. Oh, Feints, you definitely saw them. Yeah.
Yikes!
All right, well. Bomb plant coming through. Mix gonna pick up a big kill mid. 2-for-1 trade in favor of TMGG. Denicio for 1, the trade out. Now Deeg, last alive, and there it is. The end of Lux's run for the day. 3 up, 3 down.
There we go. This is a good old-fashioned clean sweep. The first one we've seen against Lux. No, that's not right. We saw Mont do the same exact thing. It was just a little bit of a lengthier search and destroy. And the closest series that Lux has had all night long comes to an end in a 2-0 fashion. I will say, TMGG looked pretty solid there. The regain and the hardpoint on point. The search and destroy could have been cleaner, but they win, no overtime needed. 7-5 victory. Team GG wanted to do another listen-in for the search and destroy, but we don't do search and destroy listen-ins. We just did want to take the opportunity to say happy birthday to Gracie. So, a Greasy Gracie, happy birthday is in order. We'll go ahead and give him that. And certainly Herschel is not feeling this weather. My guy is shaking like he's doing the Harlem Shake. Good God, buddy, you don't like lightning? You don't like thunder? I'm sorry. Poor baby. All right, we're going to take it back to the hostess. Talk to us. Deanna.
Yes.
That one was as clean as it gets, right?
That was too close. I was expecting Team Mobility gonna come and they will handle Lux Eterna after Lux Eterna playing like half of the broadcast or more, you know? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just like that, but with all respect, Lux Eterna actually played very, very good against Team Mobility. As you guys said, most of the players were like players that were playing before the Mobile Mayhem, so they already had, you know, the experience and everything. So the hardpoint 240 to 250 was like too close. I was not expecting, but good job on the side of Lux Eterna. Maybe we're gonna see more from them. And then in the S&D, damn, it was a hit and miss, you know, like the rotation were good on both sides, right? Players could adapt, and again, it was way closer than I was expecting, you know, because I saw Legacy in the team, I saw Denicio, you know, I was like, damn, it's gonna be so, you know, gonna be very, very fast, and it wasn't, will not be close, but apparently it was very, very close, and actually Lux Eterna had a good one, even if they lost. But yeah, overall, this was our like broadcast, the longest this season in EU. I'm impressed. We are still here, you know, with 2 DQs. But we are still here, right? So yeah, I'm happy that we were together for this. long broadcast in EU. But yeah, Dave, do you want to go over the matches of today to say maybe people were not here from the beginning?
I will do that, but I also just want to like really iterate the fact that we watched 4 matches today in Europe. That is incredible.
Yeah.
It took one team playing 3 times, but Europe, you guys got 4 games on the broadcast today. That's like unheard of for this region. But yeah, we'll do a quick run through of the standings for you guys. We've got in first place Kings, rocking it with 135 points on the board. They were able to take down Exclusive today. Exclusive do bump themselves up to 105. Obviously, they did lose to Kings, but I believe they got 5 points there, as well as they were able to pick up 20 against Lux Eterna today. Mont going to be in 3rd with 80. Lux Eterna going to be in 4th with 60, tied up with Team Mobility. But I think that's actually, they should be the other way around, because officially Team Mobility does have the head-to-head advantage over Lux Eterna. Typhoon going to be in 6th on 45. Animus has dropped out, and 117 have dropped out, so they're essentially 0 points.
Damn, so many dropouts, so many like teams not coming to their games, to the broadcast. Like it is nice having a good broadcast, even if it was very, very long. But yeah, I'm actually have such a big respect for Lux Eterna, because like they came and stayed for like more than half of the broadcast, and they played, and they didn't DQ, and they didn't forfeit. I have such a big respect. Hopefully we're gonna see more from them. But Verdict, do you want to go over like the matches, the results of today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
you. If you caught in, you tagged along towards the end, you already saw what happened in that last one. We'll run through it from the top to the bottom. 2-1 win victory for Kings. Technically, they won 3 games, but they DQ'd one of them, so it wouldn't be EU without it. Mont 2-0 clean sweep against Lux Eterna. Battled their hearts out in the Search or Destroy. Longest map of the night. 2-1 victory for Exclusive, who yet again find themselves in a little bit of a pit of despair. DQs plague EU yet again. 2-0 for Team Mobility. Clean shot, clean victory. And finally putting the finishing touches there on that Lux Eterna roster, who had to battle it out for a triple header, which was kind of devastating.
Yeah, it was kind of devastating. A lot of L's today, especially in S&D. We saw some crossbow. Maybe
that was. Really I hope I never have to see that again in my life.
I'm sorry, I needed to say it. But yeah, overall, this was our broadcast. I'm so happy that I was once again here with you guys. You're amazing, and I really, really missed you. And you guys both look absolutely amazing as usual, but I didn't have the chance to actually say it. We kind of matched because we kind of wear black as well. So I was like very, very happy, that we kind of thought the same. But yeah, we're gonna be back Monday. Okay, I think it's gonna be playoffs Monday. Gonna start, maybe.
Yep, it is. One more thing too. Mayhem has just released the fact they picked up that Simplicity roster. They also launched a pretty fire video on the Mobile Mayhem channel. If you could go and gas that video up, I'm actually dropping a link in chat right now. If you guys could go sub to the channel, like the video, and get genuinely excited, this one has probably been one of their biggest anticipated moves. Love to see it in the scene.
Yes. And you can also go and, up to the Mobile Mayhem's YouTube channel. That's gonna help a lot. And also follow here Verdict if you didn't do that. But yeah, that was all. Our broadcast today. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Thanks so much, guys, for being here with me. As per usual, you guys know you are my favorite. And we
love you.
I'm really happy that you guys are here with me casting while I'm hosting. You guys are doing a better job casting. So yeah, I'm happy. So yeah, if you have anything to say before we end,
that's it.
Verdict?
Yeah, sure. Make sure you follow Deanna on Trovo as well.
There you go.
Oh, that boat shipped very fast.
Listen. She's been streaming the BR content for Mobile Mayhem. She has her own personal streams as well. She obviously helps us out here in Europe as well. So make sure you give her a follow and stop in and say hi from time to time if you haven't already.
Yes, because we all know Europe really likes me, You really likes me.
Everybody loves Deanna.
Yeah, everybody loves Deanna. What the heck?
Oh no, it's like when I come here in MP, it's like in EU at least, it's like DQs, forfeit, and hating on Diana. It's something like that these days, you know.
What? Oh, I mean,
it's-
well, that's because
It's
EU doesn't, you know, they don't appreciate anything that they've got, bro. Come on.
Indeed. And then they can go and, complain on Twitter. But you guys, Monday, hopefully with 0 complaints. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have fun with NA if you guys have NA. If
Nope.
not, we're gonna see you. Oh no, NA. We're gonna see you Monday, right? Again, the same time, and we're gonna rate someone. After that, we're gonna hear a word from our sponsor, Code Mobile, and we're gonna be back. Bye.